You lost the best of 1 to Liquid, 13-6 on Dust 2. For MOUZ, you lost to 9Z.
Check this out, Chad. That's a very util-heavy pistol.
Maybe that's what their luggage is for. So pack themselves 3 smokes and a fast A play. They're up with aggression.
Yeah, you molly sandbags, and now you've got yourself 2 smokes and 2 flashes to get up into the site. No one occupying any of the new funky angles.
Oh, maybe it'll be a funky execute. They're going to wait for this block smoke over towards Gap for now.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here on Vertigo, just to see how it plays in the professionals game. It's a lot of damage, still no lethality. Torji unloads a full clip. Bomb's going down. And it doesn't go down. Actually, last second on the plant, Exertion spams him away. Jimpack good onto Elige. It should be good for Exertion, but hang on, a flurry of frags back. Halzerk can flop E, and it's Halzerk to close. Quad kill from the Norwegian.
Well, what the hell just happened there?
No idea.
They had 3 smokes, but they just went with a standard execute. They just essentially put up a smoke wall for the new elevator entrance.
Sure.
Smoke backside, but had the 3rd smoke they didn't use. Then the bomb got denied, and it turned into an aim map. So maybe we can catch some of that in the replay.
Here we go.
So bomb denied, so Exertion from the elevator angle through the smoke, and then the kills just kept on coming.
It's really funny they planted there, because in the content piece they did with Elige, Dinko was talking to Elige about Vertigo, he was like, oh, no one's going to plant in default anymore because it's so easy to die
but
from that
that's what I mean, because
angle.
they had 3 smokes, but they went for an execute that didn't use 3 smokes.
Yeah, very funny.
I don't quite understand.
Ooh, this is going to feel good for JT. How many more? I'd reload the Mag-10, mate. Get yourself some bucks. So never mind, it's Halzerk to find himself a nice strong start.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of that, I think. Some peculiarities, I
That's
expect.
great. Chaos is the word that everybody is using, and that's what we're hoping ensues here in Buckets and Spades.
I think it's chaos the way in which they're announcing Halzerk's contract. What the bloody hell was that interview?
It's Graham Pitt just keeping everybody on their toes. You know?
I guess.
It likes to be tricky, does old Graham.
The AWPing position has been filled. Announcement soon. Halzerk's future has been determined. You can work it out for yourselves what that means.
It's a riddle.
Yeah. Oh, hello. That's a fantastic opening. Alicia's just holding W straight up the ramp. Roland's already dead. Pressure on the sandbag player. Molly seems a bit irrelevant.
Run. Oh, hang around.
Around the smoke. If he gets anything here, Torji's done very well. Slips away. What do we call in this little catwalk?
Runway?
I like runway. Write that one down.
All right, done.
Okay. Wow. Chad. Well, they're not going to run away.
They're regressing. Crane as well, 2 of them.
Yeah, they're coming in for a press. There's a whole team here. Good work from Shui. Gets one. Torji empty-handed. But Exertion has slipped past Elige. They're not going to be ready for this. Does he have any trigger discipline in him, or does he just take the 1? He just takes the 1. Swing comes through. He'll make 2. It's a 1-on-2 for Jimmy. Slipping, Jimmy. Slipping through the smoke. If he can isolate this first fight, he does get the opportunity onto Floppy, but they're side by side. Can't transfer. Elige too good, too quick, and it's a triple kill from Elige to get the first gunny under their belt.
Well, that was a classic opener, right? You see the flashes, we see Eternal Fire. They made those quite popular. It's Magic throwing them from the T-stairs position, help enable you to push up. But something that's not standard, I guess, is the amount of harass utility they're throwing up towards the swing from Gap. So they are throwing the Molotov, but also pairing it with a nade, and that could have something to do with the spawn changes. So the CT spawns, and we can't demonstrate it right now because we are in a bit of a timeout, but they have been dropped all the way back, right? They're very, very deep, and I'll be interested to see how that affects fights over towards B, but so far it's been one-way traffic towards A.
Right.
And for the Ts, they used to have these spawns that would be further back themselves, closer towards, I'm not sure what we would call the technical term, but it's like the elevator outside the building that would have been used to, you see this one here?
This thing, yeah.
Yeah, they had spawns closer to that. Now all of the spawns are actually further forward. So that will change the timings of these ramp duels, but also have effects on other... There it is. Well highlighted. Thank you very much, MC.
So I'm watching Elige. He had the best spawn.
Okay.
And let's see where the contact point is made. So they actually paused on Gap. 3 starting 8 for MOUZ on just this partial investment. Some Deagles in the mix. Brolin having another go. And yeah, might have the same fate, same outcome. Halzerk's pulled out a Krieg. It's always exciting to see the AWPers with their... I can only name 2. I know Hades and Halzerk. They both opt for the
With the Craig Levine.
Yep.
Everyone's favorite. But there's other questions of, are the CTs still just going to defend? As we've seen in this round here, they've gone for the yellow smoke, the deep yellow smoke. It's much easier now to throw the standard ramp smoke because you don't have to line it up through the windows anymore. You're able to just be able to throw it as you get close towards the new elevator opening.
But you're not tall bullish on Creeks, are you?
Well, it's a three-dimensional discussion, Alex.
Oh, come on! Well, those are some three-dimensional headshots. Spherical. What the fuck am I?
Oh dear.
See you later, Chewy. Who was the folklore lady that lived in a shoe?
Oh,
not that it's relevant. I'm just intrigued. Was it Mother Hubbard?
I'm not sure. I think she lived in a cupboard.
Oh, you might be onto something there. What about Mother Chewy? Who lived in the shoe? Anyway, we have, of course, got a Counter-Strike game to commentate.
And it's new Vertigo!
It's new Virgo. It just says she was an old woman. Great.
Well,
Mother Goose.
The old woman who lived in the shoe, of course. Okay, B pressure, exertion, drop it down in the face in the first fight. JT stalled, but low HP for exertion. Pressured by Jimmy's nade.
It's cool. Got the frag anyway. Bit orky, but JT might have had him anyway.
Well, they do have a number advantage, MOUZ, so landing this one.
Look at that crosshair placement. It was for the stand on the box. Does put Jimmy low. 40 HP for him, and now the default molly limits his options. Supportive util from the mid player slows down Elige's crawl. A smoke from Jimmy. It's just kind of tussling for some sort of presence and pressure on the B stairs as Halzuk continues to stare at smokes.
Yeah, let us simmer into a mid round. If Brolin goes down or relinquishes this control, we might see the new area of the map starting to get a little bit of action, but Brolin could get caught. Will be fights from either side of the forklift room, and oh dear, he is in a bit of trouble. Molly deep, already in his face, needs to back off now.
Oh, he's just not quite. Halzuk runs him down.
Now the map opens up.
Yeah, and that angle from Torji, fresh off the presses into Halzuk. Elige's done well to find Chewy, anticipating the swing, knows Torji's there, and he's looking clean with it as Elige. Makes it all onto Jimmy once more. From Heaven, fake and another clean headshot. Cole looking sharp to start off this best of 3 elimination up for debate.
Well, the best complexity that we saw in CS2 was back at IEM in Sydney of last year when, well, CS2 was just hitting our shores. And they made it all the way to the grand final against FaZe, and one of the keys there was chaos, in your face, quite heavy hitting Counter-Strike, and we're getting a lot of that right now, as demonstrated in this highlight that HE from Jimmy didn't think it would come back to haunt them. It is Elige holding the elevator.
Yeah, I mean, they're fresh angles for him, but he makes it look like he's been playing them for years. Really nice from Elige. And
it's just so brawly.
Grim's handled Exertion, who is just not stopping with these aggresses. Something he likes to do an awful lot of is that mid push on the best spawn. Spawns have changed, and that's a nade. 80 damage essentially inflicted.
4 here.
Yeah, and they're actually going to re-aggress here, trying to take gap. Grim and JT trying to bail themselves out. Halzuk empty-handed. It's Chewy, stubborn! Rounds the corner, a double dink. Torji doesn't have the health for a 1v2. He doesn't have the health for a 1v1, but neither does Grim. That's the healthier member of the two, and thinks twice about the repeat on 6 HP, just an MP9.
Both teams have been quite stubborn, right? Think about all the heads-up fights we've had. There has been real no nuance to this. It's just been hold W, get in the duels, and hope you convert them. Bomb picked up for Grim, Floppy to lead the charge. Still plenty of util to work with, and Torji's read this one wrong, thinking they've gone looking elsewhere. He's rotated over towards the B bomb site. Grim's going to be able to press forward. They've overthought this. Yeah. But does Torji keep pushing because he Okay.
But surely you didn't see anything
there. Well, what this is telling me, though, is that they think they've circumnavigated him on A.
They think he was, like, gap?
Depends on how wide Grim goes here. They still should clear him.
As well.
Go on to Torji's POV. Let me get to Torji's. He's heard him.
Yeah, safe from the molly.
Oh, they're not ready for this.
They could overlook this completely. Oh, good job from Floppy. Just raw reaction. But yeah, this is chaos. 6-0. I'm loving the attempts from Exertion. Every round he's just tried something, but very all in. I don't think now on the full guns with a full belt of util we're going to see the same.
Well,
but regardless.
Yeah, and this is as we head into the second tactical timeout for MOUZ. Obviously, some big conversations of how to not only deal with a team potentially just going through the normal paces of Vertigo, like standard openings with lurk smokes or B lobby aggressors that we've seen, but also ways of, hey, how are we going to deal with some of these new problems that are arising as TC, the smiling doctor, big grin on his face, things couldn't be going better for the hometown heroes. So what solutions is Cyclone able to find? And is this fatigue for MOUZ?
Yeah, I mean, that did seem to be the key takeaway from the Cyclone interview, that fatigue is plaguing MOUZ at this point. Player break is on the horizon, but...
not a lot of time to practice because of your success. Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, suffering from success. Torgy's going for an Aggie Orc peak. We might get to see his AWP post, and not quite on the money. Brollan peeking over his new turquoise incendiary. A little bit of chip damage from the HE. Oh, wow, nice lineup. Brollan's just found one through the smoke. Trying to track Torgy's AWP, was aware it was around. Full yellow control seized with that smoke and incendiary pairing. They call ramp clear. Defense of B about to be tested. Jimmy on his own as it stands.
Shui's floating back to pick up middle. It allows Exertion now to cheat over and help Jimmy. He still has a smoke to block, does Exertion. That would be a key piece of utility in this B gambit from Cole.
Floppy's further ahead than Jimmy may anticipate. The flashes are good. They know where he is. Can Exertion delay them? Or can Jimmy hold his nerve? He's managed to find JT. Swinging on white box still looks good for MOUZ. Locking them out. Complexity. They hit a brick wall. A blue brick. As Grim finds himself one on the mid player, Brollan, the last on A. He's got a good idea as to where those CTs would have moved off to, and he's got time to work with, but oh yeah, it's too much to ask. Torchy closes it down, and MOUZ take their first round.
Okay, well, how many are they going to be able to put in their back pockets for this CT side? Finances on the complexity attack are still able to get out another buy, but it will be just one more before they say bye-bye to that cash money. Job from Jimmy and the rotation. With quite a few individuals staying alive, this is what MOUZ need to build a CT bank in the late stages of this first half.
It's Exertion cooking. Okay, just on the box.
Oh, we're going to fight with Grim in a moment's time. No, Grim's backed off. So, exchange of util over towards ramp, quite standard. This was something that Alexi was talking about. Okay, well, Jimmy's just found a liege.
It's a big opening. They're going for the boost. Jimmy, a well-versed Bianca, should be able to anticipate this, play safe from it. Oh, but the jump up from Floppy, that's going to cost them. They are now operating at a two-man disadvantage. All at the hands of the Finn. Oh, and a dink onto JT. He's done more than enough, one would assume. Bogdan's Law continues to be pertinent in 2024. Flash high, Halzuk with the bomb, and, well, a lot to do. Trying to reassemble the boost, and Shui wasn't ready for it. Halzuk will punish his cross. Exertion tucked in now. Can they really rectify this? Early disadvantage. The answer is a resounding no, as Exertion and Brollan combine to put it all onto Grim with 1 point of health. Should be very little opportunity here for Grim. Doing everything in his power to make things interesting. I do like the double smoke, but bomb retrieval still a priority, and he's going to get swung on. Brollan gets him. It's a second for MOUZ in consecutive order.
Okay, well, finding some energy there. Shui making some noise, trying to fire up the boys. And that's enough to put a dent in the finances of Cole. Just looking at about 3.3 on the high end for individuals like Elige. On the low, just 2K for Floppy. And that was the opening from Jimmy. A fantastic B defense, finding 2.
Yeah, just the premonition he had on that boost there to get Elige through the boards.
Probably feels like he should have done even more there, even though he mauled them. So, Jimmy, always a critic, as Torgy. Oh, can't hang around for too long, can ya? Burnt on down to 30 points of health, but did find the opener.
Brollan exposed by the HE, clear on the smoke, still doesn't stop him from controlling the spray and taking down 2 members of Complexity, trying to do something pacey and poppy.
That blood splatter on the back wall looks like a starfish.
Yeah, a little bit of modern art.
Look at it.
does have a star-like quality. Look at that. Patrick Star by Torji.
Beautiful. We'll put that one up in the museum. All right, 5 staying alive. Mauling them now, Exertion. Do you upgrade away from that MP9? You've got cash to do so. But you could make the MP9 work for sure. AKs will be equipped on the other side of the server. No scope for Halzerk. So a flying start for Cole has now been stunted by 3 on the trot. We might go 6-6, and that'll be with MOUZ having the momentum. The wind blowing in their sails for halftime.
Starting 2B for the CTs. Grim with that ramp flash. Roland pretty damn stubborn. Trying to hold on to this ramp. Torji sandbags tested. Very early death for Floppy. He got far up, but it's just frags on frags. Everyone just wants to have a biff, have a brawl. They know where Torji is from the trajectory. Anticipating a punish. And it's good from Halzerk. His support network's gone. They're hunting the orb. Torji slipping away, trying to use that smoke to get away. 3 versus 3. We're going to have an interesting mid-round here. Jimmy pivots towards his teammates.
The thing is, Jimmy's locked the bomb from going back. Even though Grim has space in middle, if they try and rotate back at all to either group up with him or go towards B, they can't. Jimmy's going to lock that. So the question is, will Grim play first, or do Complexity with JT and Halzerk over towards A make the opening incision?
Very nice awareness to donate the sandbags there. 50 damage dealt. Torchi's on the clear. New angle for it. Oh, hello. And goodbye. Finding that sandbags player.
Here comes Grim.
Yeah, Grim's activating now, and we'll have one on his screen. Doesn't hesitate to pull the trigger. The orb, however, does react to it. Torchi's done a lot of work there. JT in the clutch. Not ready for Jimmy up the ramp. Another one for MOUZ. That is 4 in consecutive fashion. The closest call have come in the last 4.
Well, that's the first real round where elevator being open has played in such a drastic way. Yep. We've seen a couple of different fights from there with different angles, but I think there you saw just how vastly open it was, the split potential, and good work from Torji. I think AWP players will be a little bit happier with these changes on this map. It was something that felt quite restrictive at times. I am still curious, especially with the conversation I had with Alexi regarding the timings. Now, that wasn't something that I had investigated, and we haven't seen the CTs barreling too far down gap in a lot of these duels anyway, but we do see them getting ramp control in a standard fashion. So it'd be interesting to see how those duels evolve, and if it is the same where the CTs can just negate any real early ramp pressure, then I feel you're going to have to, of course, try more mid, more B to draw that rotator earlier. But still, you can jump spot for info. You can set a player up towards the scaffolding or Zywoo. So interesting to see the development of the updated Vertigo. There's an angle that Torji just found success through. As, well, shooting for the moon now, MOUZ. 5. Feels like it should be theirs.
Gosh.
The timing, like, I don't look at what spawn he had, but they're already posted as he's scoping around that gap. So, yeah, interesting. But Torji grabs another. See how many more he can get.
He's having fun.
I think if you're MOUZ as well, and the way that Complexity started this game, it's like, do these guys know who we are? They just started so like brawly and in your face with just duels. For me, if I was MOUZ, I'd feel somewhat insulted by that at the moment.
A second. You know we are individually very sound. You want to play us at our own game?
And that's played into a lot of their victories lately, is their confidence in taking so many fights. I did like the bit more in-depth conversation regarding Shui, and it is true, like for the in-game leaders, once you have everything ironed out and your teammates don't need so much micromanaging or babysitting would be another way to potentially frame it, you do get to focus on your own game. Your crosshair, you can find more impact, you're not having to micromanage everybody, and you can have a lot more trust. And if things are flowing and people are making the right calls, the team is looking hot, then yeah, you can take your hands off the wheel, and that comes down to building the structure over time, obviously having a strong support network with the coach. You've obviously got Zipex, who's been in the team as well, so I'm sure that's added some strength to that side of things. Last round, first half, elimination series.
It'd be one hell of a polarizing half to trade 6 on the trot both ways. thinking twice. After making those ramp steps, it's Floppy onto Exertion that may have been instigating that. Takes him down, knows it's not Jimmy, knows the Bianca's still there. Maybe lighter numbers towards the A ramp now. Calzo firing off a warning shot towards Zywoo.
I still don't love the options for Cole right now. I'd probably just wait out these smokes and then test your luck over towards A. Dip your toe in the water because the AWP of Torji locks down middle and Jimmy is a nuisance. He's just blocked over towards B.
It's the last of his...
Whoa,
oh, no,
that didn't land.
No, he has not. This is a nice boost to clear out quad side. Roland has found a liege after the frag onto Shui.
Really, all on Jimmy.
Oh, wow. That's a good shot from Halzerk. It's opened up the B-bomb site. Torji do everything he can. Molly will delay. Oh, no, not able to hit the flick. Gave it a good go. Floppy puts him down. Up to Brolan. Final round of this half. He's aware of Grim and that mid-lurk. Pre-aim's good, but it costs him a great deal. We'll upgrade to the... Okay.
I'm reading you. Look, he's going to BM him, sure. This retake is very difficult, but he had the read on you, Grim.
Who knows? Yeah, I mean, this is everything he can do in this situation with 18 HP. Wishes he had found that one cleanly, but Cole, they will leave with the lead in the first map of this elimination series. It's all up for debate and at stake. Stay tuned.
Just anyone, I'm not just anyone. I'd rather keep my hood up, walk the world alone, and make it on my own. Then you claim that you're the reason that I got where I'm going, and I'm not interested in settling for the hell of it. All these people want convenience, I want more. The wolf is howling at the door, and now it's up to the clock before the last lock hits the floor. Wait, you got in my way. Think I finally got it figured out. You can take a seat, oh please, I'm busy. I don't wanna let you let me down. I don't wanna let you let me down. Take a seat, oh please, I'm busy now. I don't wanna let you let me down. Take a seat, oh please, I'm busy now. From the time I wake up till I go to sleep, I can follow me, yeah. All fight, never flee, no flights ever free, yeah. I'm in my corner and I'm ringside handing me a water. My hands are on my shoulders, got the belt, crown myself the winner. It's just the way you keep on talking about yours while I'ma make mine. And I'm the first one in the morning.
Get up there on sandbag.
Suka. He doesn't.
Go right them.
Running.
You're outside, right? Okay, just throw nails now.
I'm MOUZ too. Empty.
Slash. Smoke miss. Peek a mini.
That's
I'm holding empty right now.
Let's go with B.
I'm gonna try planning, John. Plenty default.
Oh, and I'm going all the way around. Give some left though.
Help! Nice!
I don't see Ivy. I'm marking behind
I
her.
went middle, yeah.
Middle. I'm fast ramp.
Sandbags. Nice! Good job, boys.
One hell of a first half here on New Vertigo. Our first look at an official here at IEM Dallas on the changed Vertigo. They didn't get much time to prepare, and it has perhaps been shown. We've got a lot of chaos in our first half. Chatty B's been breaking it down for me, and we're ready to get into that second half. It's Cold now on the defense, MOUZ on the attack, and this boxing match, one of them is going to be knocked out. Of the tournament, that is. Fighting for ramp. It's a bit of a 3v3, now 2. Grim onto exertion, removes an integral piece, and Rollins mid-space is removed, but there's 2 of them there, and it's Jimmy, good for the pair.
The round opens up. They don't need to hustle towards B, but it looks like they are.
Well, he's just drawn a line in the sand. He's actually going to lock it down. Disappears now.
Shui's U2 integral smoke, and the molly yet to be used, so 20 seconds plus of the grey screen to deal with if you're Complexity.
Yeah, they're going to have Guardian at least a bit of a sight line, but they're safe from it. Jimmy holding left side from his perspective.
I feel like the molly's done it, Alex. If Shui just plays this right, he's spotting flank. There's no smoke for the side.
Oh, Jimmy's got himself another. It's all onto Halzak. Torchy closes, and MOUZ, they continue their run. It was, what was it? It was
5 in a row from MOUZ.
5 in a row. And now they've found themselves the pistol. Split the pistols down the middle.
Huge from Jimmy. More impact from the young Finn.
Don't stop moving and don't stop clicking. That's the Glock motto.
Well, a few upgrades. One being a Deagle for a Liege, the other being a CZ for Halzak, and the flash that was used to initiate this fight. But JT will offer himself up as the rest of them come out of the clown car that is short. Giddy up, let's get into the gun round, shall we? No messing about here. Complexity have come. They must have a hot date tonight or something to get to, because they have been playing with a real pace about them.
I think that was more than happy to accommodate.
Yes, it's fight us. Let's go. Torji definitely with a lot to say, and this is the thing. It has to be done by committee.
Yeah,
it's something that's a little bit fresher like this. So keep those ideas bubbling.
Well, also, you know, if perhaps some of the normal sources of energy
that smoke's off the map.
Lagging. Ooh, that's not ideal. Okay. Fighting for ramp control early, and JT's the one to bring down Exertion's rush on the Mac 10. Oh, through the smoke. Torji's beautifully placed. He was caught a little whiff of JT, but he does very well to find it after JT's frag. Cole only operating with 3 players now, and got Brolan working mid at his own pace, starting to clear as they set up for B. Poor Floppy's responsible for middle and B simultaneously, so he's not really on the job right now. He's just
a sentry. Yeah. At this point, you don't really want to commit to too many fights, and now that you've been pushed out of your little perch, you might have to. A Liege mopped up. Floppy gets something done around the flames. Floppy with the double, eventually traded Grim. A 2v1. Bomb planted now.
Interesting. Wow. That leaves a mark. Grim gets curtailed by the Shui dink through that wall.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for investigating.
See you later.
Get out of here.
Just through that thickness.
Well, MOUZ are in the lead for the first time this map. I think either way you split it, and the desk was touching on this a little bit earlier, is the storyline will end for one of these 2 teams here, and it's sad either way. One, we would love to see MOUZ try and contend their #1 spot and in front of a crowd, which is where they essentially are getting called out, right? Being studio merchants. We would love to see if they're able to do it, especially now that we have Spirit at this event alongside a Vitality. FaZe are here as well. If they get to play FaZe in an arena game with a crowd and beat their big brother who's normally giving them swirlies, and that could be what unlocks this team as far as arenas go.
But that feels like that conversation is miles away right now.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, goodness.
And then you have the other side of this, which is Complexity, who are the hometown heroes. I know they're no longer... Well, I don't think they have anything to do with the Dallas Cowboys anymore, but...
Oh, yeah.
Either way. America. That's all you have to really say around here. That gets you away with anything.
Yeah.
Like my grandma used to say, oh, I'm old, I can do whatever I want. It's kind of that attitude.
Yeah. USA. Well, this boost is not going to find anything, but it does confirm that JT doesn't need to do too much. They are starting to probe mid, so Elijah's got his work cut out for him with nothing but a 5-7 to his name.
Well, Exertion is definitely aware of the boost potential, but JT will topple in with the 5-7. An opportunity for Cole.
Kicking up a bit of a hullabaloo in the middle. Brolin and Molly to divide and prepares to conquer, trying to isolate Floppy here, but off angle, not ready for it. 2 5-7 frags now. They've spotted the bomb, but now it's up to Shuey to get the multi. He's down, Floppy's found another. It's all onto Jimmy. 1v5 overwhelmed, and they find it with just a bit of Kevlar, just a pistol. They'll leave with 2 AKs, an M4, and an AWP for good measure.
That didn't even come with the saved rifle, right? So that right there is a nice one for Cole to tie things up 8-8. A bit of life in them. Felt like they did all their hard work within the opening stages of this map, but showed that they still have some punch. And this was the JT opener, which didn't feel like a lot of the time, especially because they were pipping the gap through middle, and it felt the util was good. But Brolin going down to Floppy and then just swarmed by the movement. And finished off. So that one is going to leave a bit of a mark as MOUZ bite back in with a buy. A boost.
They didn't see it.
I suppose. No race for MOUZ are taking their time about it. Now, this is a little bit different. MOUZ were fighting for standard ramp control on the CT side. They were dueling, they were spamming through the smokes. We saw Brolin doing it time and time again. Complexity aren't. Complexity are going with the boost and now starting to transition back. They might be the ones caught.
Oh, they've spotted him. Incendiary, extinguish, and a return to the Xbox does cost him his life. JT, good for it. Double kill from the IGL. Alzerxorp is primed and ready if you dare challenge. However, walking up is Jimmy. Trying to be a part of the pack. Brolin out mid. Elige, just getting caught on the transition. He will adjust and puts both of them on rather red HP.
You can see how they're trying to at least apply the theory of that mid-lurk smoke.
Dude, the one we were talking about on the way over here.
Yeah, it's going to either force your B rotator to be in CT spawn or your A defender to come back and worry about it either way. So somebody has to worry about it.
Ooh, Elige's going to experiment with the runway. Will they overlook it? Yes, they will. Finds Torji, punished on the
long way back.
Yeah, it is. And Jimmy gets it eventually. Brolin with a nice bit of bowling finds another. And Jimmy, poor guy, getting that bomb down has cost him all of his health. And here we go indeed. He walks the runway round. Floppy's already seems to have worked this one out. Fake. Jimmy calls the bluff. And into Floppy, a messy one. One bullet would do it, Flop. Holding. Spotted. Missed off shot. There was a little world where that goes wrong for Cole, but they'll take 9. Ooh, feels exciting when you get to see how some of those new dynamics are going to be playing out.
Yeah, and the type of angles as well. I know Mac released a video detailing a few of the different boosts that people are going to be able to use. We haven't seen any of that really just yet, but I'm curious to see when they do have a time and a place. But speaking of time and a place, it's time for a third tactical timeout from MOUZ, and because they were so under the pump in the early stages of that first half, they've only had one left. So Cyclone has called that, and it's with the finances, well, it was 1,900 cash injected with the plant, but the defuse.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, right? So obviously this is one of the discussion topics that is going to be had a little bit. It's a little detail, right? It's mainly going to have ramifications as far as pistol rounds are concerned. But regardless, they will have to operate with something that isn't a full buy, 2,400 into the next. So if everybody leaves them about, 2K, 2.4K, that'd be sitting pretty. Tech 9s, some flashes, a smoke, and a HE. Well, Exertion looks like he wants to flash them through likely the ramp lurk smoke.
Alzog's going to cop a bit of damage from that HE, but there's a better one from JT. Double nade. A little bit of extra onto Jimmy there with the third, and this one's going nowhere fast for MOUZ.
that one there is just shove and hope that you get a timing, catch a player off guard, that the flashes are good and you're able to snowball with the Tech 9s, but they're not able to get anything done until Torji on 18 kills kicks up a little bit of concern. Grim felled for now. An audacious move from Torji, but JT will push complexity to 10 on their map choice, and the smiles now starting to creep back on the faces.
Yeah, a lot of teams seem to have come to the conclusion that a HE gap is the go.
Oof, you're giving up a lot now, aren't you, MOUZ? You don't have Cyclone able to chip in at all unless TC is feeling generous. So the problem solving will have to be done by the 5 in the server.
See what they go for into this one. A lot at stake for MOUZ, $0 dues in the reserve.
So not an immediate fight over towards B. You can see the flash at the ready. Perfect! Hauser destroyed.
Well, that's already going to get your Feckles up for the CT side. Floppy falls back after throwing out solid little chip damage nade.
But that's great news, because you know that the AWP's removed, so some of these longer sightlines over towards A, if you want to go after the U2, has fallen. MOUZ will have some advantages in those fights. The AKs... Oh, well, there goes their number advantage, given over quite quickly.
And in the same way Jimmy was finding Floppy in that first half. A nice from Elige, the elevated angle works out.
That's so individual.
Every
right?
time.
I understand the first one was a boost. He goes down there, but Brolin looks for a gap in towards middle and just gives it over. JT, you can't fall. You're the only one here at the moment.
Yeah, it is hanging on by a thread here. That's some supportive util. He might don't go ahead of it. Isolates. Oh, Exertion just got the better gun there. Dink exchange. 14 HP and Elige. He confirms it's clear. Investigating the ramp. Timing is everything here. Does he spot them? Oh no, he really misread the situation. Exertion gets a freebie.
And also, why?
Good question. Valid question.
Oh, they missed the smoke.
They did. It's a new lineup.
Yeah, we'll give them that.
Yeah.
But this one will land.
That's the one.
That's deep Ellie.
Grim on Heaven's side. Angle to be cleared. Shuey adjusts to Floppy. Felt like Floppy could have had an opportunity there. Instead, ooh, Grim. A chance at the clutch, but MOUZ will convert.
Nice story, good job. Nice one from BGM.
Hyping up Exertion there.
I need drop from...
Managing the money as well, Shuey. Finances aren't still there for a complexity buy. Just a little bit odd with the lead. I guess he's just searching for information, but this also just plays into the type of game we've seen, just so in your face, just constant looking for fights and gets caught off by the timing.
Yeah, it has definitely got that kind of more puggy air about it.
I'll win this one, MOUZ. You take control of the economy.
Elige was considering a little bit of a touch of aggression, thinks twice about it.
Especially after our last round went.
Yeah, one-round game.
Oh. Oh, didn't land where it was meant to, did it? But still, the kill. Floppy forced out into the fight. Shuey over towards B with Jimmy, and Jimmy straight through the boards. Elige is just having one of those days.
Oh man, what a sly little devil. A geeky little lurk smoke thrown out by Jimmy that's already going to get Grim investigating. In fact, 2 of them pulled over to the wrong side of the map. Jimmy is not only through frags, but through big brain. He's going to keep Colt far away from the main assault. It's just going to be JT spotting, and yeah, Grim, now maybe it will start to click.
Again, same smoke lineup. You can see Shuey just making sure as this one fades, he can get it deep in towards the elevator room. This is a fight for Exertion. JT with a nade in his hand, but isn't caught.
Okay, we can make it 3v3. Now it's even better with Cole. Have Halzerk to get another. Oh, spotted on the cross. Good from one. Torji in the clutch. Tries the transfer. Nearly found the head in the one and done. Grim secures an 11th for Cole. Yeah,
3v5.
Jimmy did so much for them there, and it's all for nothing.
He gets the information. Grim's on the side. They're setting up that execute. JT, how does he get that kill?
This is a round MOUZ lost.
It's the JT frag there that really sticks out, right? Because it looked like they had
was
the better. Yeah, this one here onto Exertion.
Yep.
That one keeps them in it, keeps the angles open. And I said if MOUZ win this, they're financially in control. Well, right now, they're in squalor. If that's the round, if the 3v5 is what gets Cole across the line.
I think it might be. I mean, look at what they're working with here, Chad. It's bleak and it's getting worse. Exertion concedes an opening death to the AWP. Jimmy, one of the two Galils in the mix. A lurk smoke drop ramp to hopefully buy time for Jimmy to start searching.
This is a tough round for Shui to have to mid-round with such limited resources and space.
You can do both smokes. Ollie destined for quad, floppy. He's going to go for a disruptive one, but the second flash caught him. But they were doing the dance as well. They don't even know it. He's about him. He's managed to find one. Elijah as well, looking solid, locking them out, sends them back to spawn. 12 in the bag for Complexity here on the first map of the series.
And the buy will look quite similar as it just did, probably even lacking more rifles. It's going to have to be Tech9's Mac 10s once more and an all-in shove. We are just one round away from Ancient. The map pick of MOUZ. This one looks like it has the story of a 3-mapper. Still brought up a good point as well. He said that it's the same map pool. And Cole will be able to prepare. And today, MOUZ only know what defeat feels like.
Brollan spots the cross. Elige noted. They're going for something quite aggressive and disruptive.
But not held.
Not currently.
Not at all.
Hang on. I mean, I know he spotted him, and I know he communicated it. I saw his mouth moving. Here's Brollan. He'll do it himself. Jigger's up. Elige's out. Playing a little mini game against Brollan here. Gonna get the CT comms a bit hectic. Oh, Floppy, feeling the pressure now. Util arrives. Torgy trying to get the drive by, but Elige's there in time. Provides the support. And now aggressing. Floppy, messy spray. His teammates should pick up the pieces, but hold on, Brollan's just had 3 with the Desert Eagle. We'll have to see that from his POV. Halzak misses a sitter.
Oh, the ace!
Oh my God, it's Brollan, baby! He saves MOUZ in their time of need, and we will see another round of play.
What? The last 2 kills straight through the smoke?
Just had a deagle.
And he was the one playing silly games with a leash.
And he
almost got off the leash, we thought.
And then Elise shows up on Guardian to save Floppy under pressure, and Brollan just says no. No siree. What an incredible round from the Swede. I needed to see exactly how he managed to find that multi. It was 3 out of what seemingly nowhere. So he'd already found Floppy, nails Grim, and then finds a third, never mind a fourth and a fifth through the smoke.
Bloody hell. Okay, Brollan. He's not done just yet. Well, the seesaw continues back and forth with the finances. Now it's Cole. Well, both teams struggling. Khalil's at plenty for MOUZ. We're seeing 5-7s, but that's been quite successful for Cole so far in this CT side.
He's feeling himself now. Look how quickly he's progressing his angles. Flash through, and down goes Grim. That's enough. Mission accomplished. He's going to force a rotation. Never mind 2, actually, holding middle now. Halzak and JT worried about it. Okay, so this is dream scenario for MOUZ. You get the early man advantage, and now you just have to find the finish.
Cole lose this without anything saved. It's 1900 loss bonus going into the last round, and then we go to OT.
So he heard the flash. He heard the steps of the double clear. Now he's hearing the loud retreat as the util arrives on A. He might still have a flank. He might still have contributions.
Bomb.
Elige finds Shui ahead of the Heaven Smoke landing. Now that flank from Brollan. This mid lurk could be beautiful. Holds, nails, takes down Floppy. It's clean as they wipe the floor with Cole. And it looks like overtime could very well be looming. As you've highlighted, their finances are a bust.
We have to be headed there. How could we not? What type of round of Complexity going to pull off with what we're talking? Deagles, head armor, there'll be some 5-7s, very light utility. And, well, I said there wouldn't be any more timeouts unless TC opted for one. Well, if we go to OT, there'll be another opportunity, sure, but TC wants to close things down right here, right now, but has to do so in the most difficult of fashion. Brollan arriving right in the nick of time. 2 huge rounds back-to-back from Brollan. That deagle, triple, M4 double, the ace, insane.
Wow.
Adam, I want to double molly Ivy, or double nade Ivy.
So they're worried about aggression.
Yeah, which is understandable. Should we pull in the strings directly and how they want to approach this one to ensure that that overtime is theirs after all of Brollan's hard work. Torgy the same. He's definitely been providing. Edging the smoke, Exertion.
Well, they did miss their molly, but it's not going to cost them. Exertion's been on the receiving end of a lot of opening deaths, Alex. 3 and 6 in that department.
Ooh, yikes, going for a jump there from Grim. Ambitious. Nade looks great. And that's... Oh, what's going on? Grim's looking at the floorboards. He was trying to set up a boost, didn't expect the push. Now, okay, chaos ensues. This one should only go MOUZ's way. Overtime's coming. Elige and Floppy with just their pistols, doing what they can. Okay, straight through the smoke. Elige has taken down Exertion. Torgy's got one on his plate. Just needs to finish off Floppy, but he's making a bit of a meal of it. Elige doesn't clear out Brollan. And so Floppy's 5-7. Here's the last piece of the puzzle for that OT. There it goes. Brollan, of course, to close. And Cyclone very happy with that one. I think you could see on his face during that last couple of rounds, he thought this was cooked. As did we. Did we.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was an insane type of round that MOUZ pulled through. Brollan's ace, right?
Yeah.
We have to.
It's all Brollan's
Impact's
ace.
got impact written all over it. That was Exertion just leering out of the smoke straight into the hands of Elige. And that's going to feel very frustrating for Complexity. You started very strong in the first half. You had quite the lead to close this out. And MOUZ battled back in. Clearing out towards B. That is going to maroon Floppy. No way back for now. Jimmy will get the fight. Very diligent on the clears. The jiggle out, but caught. Halzog also finds Shui.
Yeah, but it's also going to nameplate Elige. They know both of them were shooting onto Jimmy. But with the odd absence of players, it's not easy. MOUZ already in a bit of a problem. Prime retrieves the bomb, looking to join the pack. Exertion and Torgy, they do have top ramp.
Okay, well, that smoke gives Torgy the opportunity to try and get across towards Sandbag.
Yeah, but I think Halzog's already going to be on high alert. Spots him, misses his shot. Torgy gets an opportunity.
What about JT?
Oh, not far off. JT finds that new angle, uses it well. It's lovely from Grim, finding the double on the spray.
That turns into a bit of a blender position, doesn't it? Right, especially if you have a player on the runway, and then you have 180 degree. Wow, it's not 180, but we're getting close.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, angle's never my strong suit. But there's that timeout. Once we do get into the OTs, each set of OT, each team will accrue a timeout, and those only get to be used throughout that OT itself. So if you don't use it, you lose it. This one here. Surprised to see Halzog missing that, but maybe just caught the slightest of whiffs. Regardless, no harm, no foul.
Well, that's a bit of a remedy to the tilt, isn't it? Coming into OT, you didn't feel like you were supposed to be here. Cold thought they had it in regulation, but to win the first round, it's going to certainly have you feeling a little bit better. Grim even getting to equip an AK-47 into our second round of this overtime.
It is quite interesting to see the contrast of holds. Like we were talking about before, it hasn't been something that's all in for the likes of Cole. They're not just contesting constantly for the ramp control. Here's Halzog, repositioned now over towards middle. Has Elige here as a bit of a safety net in case they do get overrun. And Brollan has been somewhat of a nuisance. Pressure towards B applied. More util flooding in.
3 molly, 4. This time an incendiary to delay, and oh, Halzog's missed his shot. Forced to get away.
Now will the safety net of Elige left him. Had to respond towards the pressure they felt towards B. Now, that has opened up some potential gaps over towards the A side, but not populated currently from MOUZ.
Yeah, these are those uncomfortable rounds where your first stab hasn't really landed.
They're going.
There they come. Jimmy can have an opportunity onto quad. The slight delay doesn't lead to anything for Elige. It's good from Brollan. Floppy standing his ground. Does well to keep it level. Needs to reload. He's just trying to get away. Does so. Nice control from Exertion. The molly puts him on 5 HP. And the nade's not going to find him if he stays gen. That's the bomb, though. Chip damage. Nice find. Floppy. He's done an awful lot in this round. Double kill so far. 2 on 2. And Ooh, Halzerk's not going to go down to that cursory shot. Exertion will get that bomb down. His patience rewarded despite the low HP. Now it could fall to Torji, but he's been legged. 15 HP between them. It doesn't matter. Exertion's found one. And now it's an AWP v AWP duel. All to play for. Torji and Halzerk both have been pulling their weight. But a high impact clutch for one of them. Torji steps into the line of fire. No eye on the scope for Halzerk. And we tie things up 13 each.
Damn, what a brawl that was on that B bomb side. Floppy, yeah, you said he did well. The fact he's able to get ahead of that smoke and get that second kill and then still get away. Decent effort. Torji, he's been having a bit of a map. 25 kills. I guess they didn't know that they got the leg shot. Oh, given the look down the camera there, Torji really coming into his own as of late.
Yeah, it's cool to see. I mean, confidence is key. And Torji most definitely an embodiment of that right now. 25 frags and counting. He's taking these fights, taking these pot shots. Exertion up to his usual antics. Trying to apply early pressure towards this scaffolding position. Halzerk misses an opportunity there. Caught a player. Nade in hand, just unable to track. And now Exertion kind of just left on his own.
Yeah, but they're heading back to B. It's just Floppy on the side. There's Complexity. They don't exactly know where the fight's coming from right now. They're so worried about A.
Floppy, can he do anything here? Contact walking into his bomb site. He does manage to remove the AWP. And some damage onto Shui. Elysian here in time. Perfect surprise for Shui. He does find the double. Just that mechanics on display here from Elysian. Exertion trying to find that gap. Halzerk's considering it and profits. A 2-1 scoreline. Complexity have the edge as we swap sides.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is, throughout the map, it's felt like Complexity... they were playing, they like the word Matt's used on the desk, like gusto with the map pick, but they're also playing with that in the way they're taking a lot of these brawls. But now on the CT side, theirs looks, I would say, more considered than that of MOUZ, who was just more standard like ramp control and going for a bit more old meta, which is the thing. We have to wait and see how this all settles in. But the deeper we go, I wonder if the ideas get more ironed out or less.
Yeah.
Back and forth, Exertion shows himself and gets away.
They've got B flashes cocked on 2 players. Grim's lining up the flash for default. Jimmy will be full white screen. And as he returns, they're already knocking on the door. They're out white box. They're swinging into the B site. This is such an all-in from Cole, straight to the B bomb site. Uncomfortable for Jimmy. Now up to Exertion. He can't escape the flames. It was an odd position for it. Grim could end the round right there on the spray, but Brolant too quick with it. Does he anticipate the walk through the smoke? I think Halzerk may have gamed him here. Oh, he does nail it. Into 15 for Complexity. 1 away from taking this map pick.
Well, they've been here before. They were up 12-9 in regulation. Now we're at 15-13. So they get 2 more opportunities to try and get it done. If not, we do double OT and we go all again. So look, they're in at least a scenario where they're as far as not losing the game goes, whereas MOUZ are the ones who are trying to hang on. Oh, need to move when Jimmy says it's B.
So, it's a good point. Halzerk. It's a very quick peek out of Shui. Oh, and they're fighting for ramp. Elige the first to fall, but look how much space they got in mid. Jimmy trying to check on it. Does well to find one considering the surprise. To an advantage for MOUZ. Cole, they just need one in this elimination match, and well, there it is. They find it. Thanks to Halzerk. Exertion's locked the door. You are not leaving.
Oh, right, you are now.
Yep, you are, Floppy. The awareness. That's a huge frag to post. It changes the dynamic entirely. And now Shui has to go looking for answers. He needs to know if he needs to leave.
Well, Brolin floating in middle, aware that the B bomb site has been open. You can see there's problems on all fronts. Shui calling A clear. Brolin batting down the hatches.
He has a smoke, but he's going to just have a little dry peek. And oh, Brolin. That is naughty. Gets the double kill now all onto Halzerk. He'll play for the retake with his teammate. Nade, not quite. Oh. Not quite. Brolin this triple kill, and now he's on the warpath. He's walking in on you. That smoke, you think it's for you? It's for me, says Brollan as he maneuvers closer and closer to the AWP. Halzok's not considered this. Brollan's behind you. It's like a pantomime. He's behind you. Halzok surely down. And MOUZ will see another round. Big work from Brollan. 4 kills. He has repeatedly saved their asses here on the first map.
And now he's top of the server as far as kills are concerned. Brollan in this late stage, as far as regulation was going, and now here in OT #1. Pop it off.
I see you say OT #1. Is that an implication of...
Wow, look, you know, anything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
The fact he gets 2 kills in that situation as well, I thought for a moment that he was considering getting away after he was spotted default, but just commits in and gets a double.
Don't let Brollan's 4K distract you from Floppy's clear on Exertion.
Yeah, that was true.
Crazy.
Yeah, flick to the head of Exertion, who we thought probably had the winning maneuver. Well, this is Complexity's time to have a talk. Listen, lads, we tried in regulation. We had 4 opportunities to do so. Couldn't get it done. 3 opportunities to do so. Maths is hard.
Yeah, you hit B and it worked. Do you threaten a B and try and manipulate some of the CT rotations?
Yeah.
Do you knock on? Do you investigate mid more? You know, as everyone's been alluding that mid is going to be more prominent. There's a lot going on from the other stream there.
Yes, there is. If Liquid lose this, I think they had like a 9-3 first half or something along those lines. I might be a little bit off. I haven't been focusing on that game. I've been focusing on this game. But regardless, both games in overtime.
Damn, 9C. They came to play. 9C, of course, the reason we have MOUZ here.
And Liquid, the reason we have Complexity here.
Thank you. It's a bit quiet for Brollan. Nothing happening towards the ramp side. A 2-man investigation. Some of North America's finest. Partner up, hip to hip. Working their way through middle. Oh, it actually swings off of that. And it leads to his demise. Yeah, it certainly could be. However, Jimmy's humbled after the first. Exertion overlooked. Big frag. He needs to live. He needs to delay. They are hunting him down from every angle, and the dink is insufficient. Look at their health, though.
2 high flyers, Torji and Brollan, putting up numbers. Their chance in a 2v3.
Maybe they can do something here. It's not comfortable. Especially
nade! Oh!
Smoke, the nade not far off the mark onto Grim. He's got util, and oh, an overextension from Elige, perhaps.
Give him one back.
He has. Brollan will take it.
18 points of health combined.
Oh, they're in trouble. Especially if you just adjust one to the body. MOUZ to force a second overtime. Just need to get past Halzok, and they've got util. He's got an AWP. It doesn't line up. It's not comfortable. Torji knows what's up. Firing off shots, and they will force another. Can you believe we go again?
What, Elige there. Overtaking the fight deep, wanting to close it, wanting to get it done.
Because, I mean, I understand you get that kill, it is probably done. If you don't, it's not. And we are here at 15 each. Here we go again. Hey, look, at least we're getting as many reps of this map as we possibly could out one.
No, fair enough. This one here.
What are you doing?
Oh, dearie me.
And that low HP. Like you saw it there from Torji's POV, how comfortable those fights were, and Shui hyping the boys up. Gotta feel good, the fact that you're still in it. Can't quite believe it, but you're still here. Torji, he got another one in him, spots JT on the retreat.
Oh, jeez, Floppy's grabbed Exertion elsewhere. Did he push? He
I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at the X, he's gone real aggressive.
Halzok could get caught off by this. Never mind, he's actually perfectly aiming out to the Shui aggress.
Oh, there it is. So, yeah, very aggressive on that B bomb site. I have to keep waiting because the fights keep coming.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to talk about Complexity squandering, what, 5 map points?
Yeah.
So, over OT #1 and regulation. So, but I was just curious if that's where the mental game for them would start to crumble, because we know that they don't necessarily have the best mental game, but they're about to start OT #2 with round #1. Lots of numbers. 2+2 is window.
This can't go wrong unless Elige dies with the bomb. And that's not going to happen. Floppy, good for it. Actually pushing the smoke. Finds that elevated angle for vision. And removes the AWP threat. So Cole will start off. It's not been starting that's been the problem.
No, it's finishing.
Yeah. Never had that much problem myself.
No, me either.
I love this off angle. The shadow advantage usually sets you up for success. Not on Brolin's case this time. Grim, as we discussed, a sharp shooter in his own right. The kill spread from Cole is incredibly narrow.
Yes, Halzak at the tippy top 27, and then, well, JT at the bottom with 20. So 7 kill differential from top to bottom. MOUZ, well, a slight difference. Shui having a tougher time, but that's one of the things, having a problem solve live. It has been huge impact rounds for the likes of Torji and especially Brolin. And I think Jimmy's also had his fair share of good multis or even just openers from Jimmy.
Damn. Looking good. Interesting to see that top crane smoke still being sought after from the T side. Starting that 2B test. Oh, it's not the crane smoke.
Gap
Excuse me, that was
smoke.
Gap.
Yeah, so a bit more old school.
Does give access to 51 for Shui, and he's going to profit with some damage onto Halzak. Lucky to get away.
Jimmy still has quite early info over towards B right now with these jiggles, so as soon as he takes any form of contact, he can drop the incendiary unless he gets caught on a spam. Well, that molly of theirs is quite telling, isn't it? But it also means they can't just run up the stairs. So now he can deploy here, staying forward. Is there a flash? No, just a peek, just a wild peek as Exertion and Jimmy in combination remove Floppy.
Can't believe he's able to sit comfortably with the balls on this guy. Jumping up, clears it.
I guess the expectation, I'm molly just below me. They can't see me from main. It's unlikely if there's a guy understairs he's looking here, because why would anybody be jumping up
You're
like
going to
this
be looking
brazenly?
at the you're going to be looking at the floor. Okay. Yeah, but it looks crazy, and so does this. Look how
flank is
quickly
on.
Exertion is flanking.
And the noose as well. The CTs know exactly what's happening. Well played round from MOUZ. They're round to lose.
Look at their setup. They're actually going to go for the Ellie boost. Here we go. That's not something you're ready for. Down goes Torji. Oh, man. Okay. Exertion found Halzak. He does find the trade. Shui's going to tuck onto the default box. He's made a bit of a meal of that spray, and now it's still Brolin up to 30 as he does damage to JT, but JT is on the warpath already, finding the multi-kill. Can't track the bow. Too many on his screen. A double kill from Jimmy and Exertion, respectively, 16 each.
Yeah, that would have been a tough one to lose with all the information that MOUZ had. Great to see the boost coming into play, sure.
I think this is going to be the never-ending game of Counter-Strike. I'm signing up for this, Chad. Just so you're aware, we're about to break records.
All right.
Yeah.
I do like records.
Yeah.
Keeping them not so much, but the Guinness book, of course.
It's funny that Guinness are the guys that keep the records.
They do
and it's
beer
funny that
and records.
the tire maker Michelin is responsible for restaurants.
How many stars you giving this game?
The many curiosities of life. This one is at least 1 Michelin star. It's worth a detour, you know? And that's a detour from Grim. Catches Exertion's ladder push. The man is a menace. Just constantly trying to poke and prod and find these gaps against the professional Counter-Strike teams. And when it works, it is beautiful. When it doesn't, it can be difficult. And that's an angle, isn't it? Torji's found one. Everyone's taking notes at home, I hope.
And then it opens up more. Well, maybe not if you smoked off.
Yeah, this is the new one smoke you're going to need to use, given the extra spots you need to smoke. How do you get yourself out of this one, Torji? Oh, we heard the dismount. And yeah, walking through a smoke only ends one way.
You get yourself out of anything, you get yourself into it if you're Torji.
That looked nice. Real quick flick. Baits the AWP shot. It's just too much on his screen. Yeah, he's going to get caught swapping to the nades. Team effort there. Floppy, the only one not to contribute, was a double from JT, looking very sharp with it.
Oh, was it a sacred timeout? Looks like that could be the case. So, as mentioned earlier, each set of overtime you get a timeout. I want to make sure I'm giving that information, because you'd be like, well, hold up.
This is their 5th
They've
timeout.
had so many timeouts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think it makes a little bit more sense with the way that they're distributed at the moment.
I agree.
Back in my day, you used to get 1 2-minute timeout.
How funny is that?
1 2-minute timeout.
You have to really pick wisely.
What are we going to talk about for 2 minutes, guys?
Yeah, I don't know. So, guys, last night I watched Shogun. Let me tell you about episode 5. 17 to 16. I just want to, you know what? I'm just going to have my POV on my PC. I'm just going to be watching it.
Who do you want to watch?
Well, actually, no, it's on T-side now. Damn, 9Z are
going
loud.
Nuts. I know what that means, actually.
The energy is mad here.
Well, they didn't qualify.
All right. Look at Floppy. Go on. He's isolated Jimmy, but he has a bit of a support network behind him. Can he get away with this 9 bullets? That A4. He's still deadly, but so is Torji. But Elige right there for the backup. Even trades, so we're into a very early 3-on-3. Bronner lining up for those flashes and to support what could be an early commitment. Exertion joins Shui. Util sails through, and they are just going to waltz in. It is only Grim here. He has to play this well. It's all about the timing. They're considering it. Wow, despite the flash, he finds the head, takes Shui out. Exertion hopes to be overlooked. The molly will arrive, but the frag from Grim is sensational. Puts it onto Brolin, but I wouldn't write him out. Halzuk does, though. And 18 is found. MOUZ have to do it again. Complexity, another handful of map points.
Well, this is exactly what happened.
Where are we at now?
Yeah, so what was it? 3 in regulation, 2 in OT number 1. Now they have 2 in OT number 2.
Okay, so this is 6 and 7.
6 and 7, yes.
Opportunities. Here we go.
Maybe both the teams had an agreement that they were going to play for as long as possible to get reps in.
Yeah.
Hold up, double AWPs. Elige is offering something different.
Well, they haven't done that before.
That's
Hang
true.
on a second. Maybe this is the deviation that they needed. Oh, the flash timed with JT's aggression and a nade on the smoke, and it's already looking like it's curtains to this game. Sorry, to this map. Felt like a whole game at this point. Just the first of our best of 3 elimination series on day 1 of IEM Dallas. To have these two lock in horns, it's been a bizarre turn of events. Just ask 9Z and ask Liquid. Jimmy and Brolin for survival up against 5. Make no mistake, they'll do everything in their power to try and manufacture some way back in, but JT's playing this very safe. Has the incendiary ready to go. And that's all he needed. Spots him out, throws out the smoke instead.
Challenge them side. We'll have to wrap around Crane. Time's starting to become a bit of an issue. Deep Ellie smoke going to be deployed from Jimmy. Molly as well as part of this combination to try and flush them into more favorable fights. 30 seconds now.
Clears the smoke and walks on through. He has to take a gamble. There's so many bodies here, though. It's a great first shot. And yeah, Elige, immediate trade. It's looking good. Complexity, with a sigh of relief more than anything, will convert. And Vertigo, finally, is theirs. The first in this eliminations match. They are up. MOUZ looking to secure Ancient to take us the distance in this best of 3. And ready to get our second map underway. Well, Vertigo, they said they had their plan. JT confident in it, and well, justifiably so. They converted it in the end, despite, I think it was on the 6th map points. They got it. They got it across the line. But now this fight for survival is over to MOUZ's turf. And I can already tell, Chad, you're expecting Nuke.
No, I'm not. Complexity are going to 2-0. JT taking advantage of this cheaper incendiary, able to drop dual Berettas and buy an incendiary. Isn't that nice, Alex?
Indubitably.
Yeah, now we need to keep eyes. Snappy made an interesting tweet, so let's see how this pistol unfolds. We can talk a little bit more about that later.
Yes, you're right. Oh, that's nice. Elige down after 1. Long-range glocking.
Okay, so leering towards red. The molly, the step is telling a different story. Pop through donut towards Halzuk and Floppy's domain. Bomb should go down.
Should, being the operative, as Halzuk takes down Jimmy. Nice work on the P2K. Actually gives them a nice numbers advantage only for a second. Brolin with the drive-by. Torji got a lot on his plate, and they're trapped. The incendiary stops the retreat. They've isolated the fight. Now Grim can do the drive-by with the Julies. Up to Brolin and Shuey. Brolin's already found himself a double. Has he got anything more in him? No armor for Shuey. Needs a quick headshot on that CT player. And he's done it! He finds the frag! Now it's interesting. The crossfire favors MOUZ. It's uncomfortable for Grim. It's uncomfortable for JT. And it's complex for complexity. MOUZ will take it. Pistol is theirs.
Damn, okay. That one was looking destined to be a complexity retake on the site until Shuey happened. Heads up, Jewel taken towards CT spawn. You don't think anybody's home. The smoke's starting to fade. Is somebody really around that side of the bomb box? And that is what caught complexity off guard. That'll be round number 1 in their favor. And, well, round number 2 will be followed up with a complexity force by Scout for Halzerg. He was hitting an awful lot on Vertigo. Let's see if he can... Elige hasn't looked happy this series, has he?
No, not yet.
Oh, missed red smoke. You don't see that every day of the week.
You just play more games with me, mate.
How are they missing the red smoke?
Well, touch too much of the W key. I don't know.
Well, get the bind. What are you talking about?
I don't have the bind. I need the bind.
Get the bind.
Yeah, man. My run-throw bind just makes me run forwards. It doesn't do anything.
What?
I don't know. I just got off the internet, man.
I'll send you one.
Could you, please,
yeah,
actually?
what are we doing?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
I'm doing it old school.
You're doing it
like
something.
8 out of 10 times, it's there. It's good.
Yeah, I'm all about 100%.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I go Jason Moses O'Toole when I'm using my utility.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play. And the innovator of the Brolly Molly, as I've started calling it.
The Brolly Molly.
Recommend the Brolly Molly.
Yeah, the Brolly Molly. Well, B is under the reign of MOUZ.
Oh, bro, Brolin is actually one of my favorite players to watch on Ancient because of the way in which he just so aggressively will take cave. Most players, you know, they don't want to be investing so heavily into an all or nothing 50-50 duel, but Brolin, he manages to make it more of a 60-40. He's very capable of making that cave player work on the CT side.
You're getting a demonstration from Brolin as well that the MP9 over or greater than or better than Mac 10.
Yes, most definitely.
In case you were questioning that.
I don't think I ever have.
No, but maybe other people at home were.
It's more expensive for a reason. As Brolin and the rest of the squad elope the site at a 2-0. They'll get a second bite at the cherry here, Cole, with their investments. It seems that Elige's UMP experimentation has now spread. The rest of the Cole boys are now drinking the UMP Kool-Aid. Yeah. It all started by that pesky James fella.
Just want Elige to be happy, man.
Well, I think he'd be happy if he survived the first day of IEM Dallas.
Yeah, I guess there is a lot.
There's a lot of, yeah, it's a bit high stakes, isn't it? Especially when, as we just were reminded, that your organization's HQ is down the road.
Well, when you put it like that, exertion.
Elige's nade finds exertion. Jimmy, however, finds JT. Shuey, if you go down, it's uncomfortable. If you don't, it's a frag onto floppy and an open runway to B. So long as that scout doesn't hit too many shots. Halzerg does not. And just like that, very convincing opening to MOUZ's map pick.
Okay, well, Brolin was able to upgrade the MP9 into the AK-47 that was ripped out of the hands of exertion. So fantastic start for MOUZ. A clean 3-0. They deal with all of the threats quite easily, mind you. And now Torji can bring out his AWP, the same to be said for Halzerg, as complexity do get into the full buys. Now, what will be the initial gun round from MOUZ? Where do they want to pressure? Well, Torji heading over towards middle. If it's double mollies, which
yeah, but look at the visibility changes. He had much more vision. The pillar, not so much of an issue. And my goodness, I can't quite believe he's sticking around with just 2 HP and exertion's allowed to just make a run for it. Look at it go. A flash, a deep molly. That's a lot of pressure created by one man with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, that now means there needs to be a red tender, which is Elige. As exertion just continues to push the issue. So through the smoke into Donut, so much space.
That'll stop him.
Well, for now, he still applied the pressure. Still. Oh.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I am telling you.
Jiggle again, baby. Well, he hard cleared JT here last time.
Yeah, but Halzo's coming in for the trouble. I'm telling you, Brollan, he's an absolute beast. Takes a triple. Everyone's just jumping their heads into his crosshair. Too quick with it. Collar in trouble. Brollan's having a day, having a game. And in spite of all of his heroics, yeah. Well, he might not even get to do anything with it. If Shui keeps spamming the smoke like that, what's going on? Smoko Vision, Shui gets it 4-0. Brollan,
smile, Brollan. Smile, come on, please. If you do that, you have to smile.
You were a map down and on an elimination match.
Alex, he just absolutely destroyed them.
He actually owned them.
It was brat, brat, and brat.
Ooh. That's what I think I'm going to do when I'm peeking into those angles. Yeah. Gosh, that was magnificent.
So, about that third map you asked me about.
Yeah, I'm not...
Maybe we do go to Nuke.
I'm not just worried about it. Yeah, it would be cool. Exertion's toes a flame.
Fire boots.
Yeah, it's a cool little change.
A-Man pushing to Jim Bob here.
Jim Bob slays.
Stop using the Zoomer language.
Well, slays is not as... That's more queer adjacent than it is youth adjacent.
Is it?
Slay, queen!
I saw something...
RuPaul's Drag Race, bro. Tune in.
I saw something on the reels.
Yeah.
Because I, as like an adult, should watch their TikTok content on Instagram.
So you get it like
reels.
6 months later. Yeah. Same.
But there was something they were talking to. This lady was talking to her daughter, and she said the new fashion trend is it's this new thing.
Yeah, go on.
And it's called Y2K. It's this new term.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, this is, I mean, there's many things that are making me feel old, but actually living through a full cycle of fashion, where the things that I was wearing, like the kids are wearing the chunky,
come back.
Yeah, dude, but they are, and the chunky skater shoes we all wore, like the DCs, they're back.
Damn.
And the whatever they're called, Jimco jeans, you know, those big baggy mother truckers.
Can't quite believe it, really.
Yep.
The belt, the belt.
Did you have that super chunky?
Where it hang down?
Yeah. Oh, you mean like the canvas ones?
Yeah, and they would.
Why did we do that? Oh, God. Low-rise jeans are back.
Okay. Wow.
And 5-0. MOUZ are back. Oh, and so are we. Here we go.
Think about it. They had a force fire they saved. Then they had the force fire weapons they got owned. Then they had a gun round and Brollan happened even after they got the opener. Then they were in eco, and now we're back into full gun round number 2, and we're 6 rounds deep.
Can we just watch Brollan? Is that cool? No, never mind. Halzo doesn't want us to as he locks down ramp. He gets put on to just 10 HP, but finding the double, that will slow them down. The bomb's in so much front of him.
Come back, Torji. Come on.
Oh, dear. Look at that. Full control. They have everything.
He stole that one.
Yeah. Yoinked it. Well, this is a change.
Yeah, first round for complexity. So they didn't allow MOUZ to go on a 6-round spree.
Yeah.
That's why they were able to do complexity on map number 1.
But they got oodles of cash from their successes. Look at Jimmy. Like a Finnish oil baron. I don't know if there's any oil in Finland. But
there is in Norway.
Yeah, that's the thing. What's going on here?
I don't know.
What?
Is it... Wait.
Yeah.
Hold up a second.
That doesn't seem cool.
That doesn't seem right at all. Jimmy, go back.
Jimmy,
what's going on there?
We need to investigate. Sherlock. Who would you say is a Sherlock Holmes of Counter-Strike? Dan M. Got it. Don't worry.
Could be you with how quick you worked that one out.
Wow, yeah.
Jimmy,
maybe he's
back.
Watson.
Jimmy, go do that again.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
Well, I wanted the bomb to get defused on pistol so we could investigate what Snappy was talking about.
Could you want to share with the class what Snappy's been talking about?
Well, not really, because I want to investigate properly while we're not casting.
I agree.
And it's not that I don't believe Snappy.
Yeah.
Snappy's one of the men I do believe.
There I am, taking patch notes as gospel.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a bit of a slower round, isn't it, MOUZ? You're not getting into any argy-bargy early. You're allowing them to take the map control.
And can you perhaps get on your soapbox about...
Hey, there it is.
Look at him. He's actually baffled.
Is
it only Jimmy that it's happening to? Can someone else go walk through the water, please? I know you're playing a match and everything.
What's going on?
I don't know. Oh my god, I can actually just hear Shuey.
Yeah,
Has he got the loudest voice in the
It's
world?
booming at the moment. All right, guys, you're just going to come up ramp.
Hello.
I'm going to smoke. What are you going to smoke, Shuey? You said you were going to smoke something. Now you've been caught.
Well, that's actually beautiful from Elige.
Well, Elige can rotate towards B now. JT, Floppy, and Elige to lock down
But he might
B.
overlook exertion. He might have considered Shuey being alone in his endeavors.
Oh.
No, because the smoke came from a different trajectory. He's considering it, and JT and Floppy have had no issues on B. Now the jig is up on exertion. Still controls the spray on the repeat from Elige. If he finds another, which he won't, thanks to Grim. Precise with the headshot. As Cole look to find 2 consecutive, this will start to put some pressure onto the MOUZ economy eventually. Jimmy 11k down to 3.
Oh, Torji, first kill. Can he make it a second? Yes, he can. Bomb can go down. Molly can constrict the rotation. They can't thrust through that. They don't have a smoke to deal with it. Torji, this would be a clutch and a half.
It certainly would be, Chad. He's got enough bullets, and he's hearing all of this. They'll see the plant location. That will indicate perhaps more of a potential slip behind them. Now they're considering that. Torji's going to check it. Oh, he's ready for one. Isolating these jewels one by one. Torji looking to come up clutch, but it's Grim to deny. Close, but absolutely not on Grim's watch. 2 high-impact kills to secure the second round for Cole.
But he's really just kept Cole in the touch-and-go position there, hasn't he, Torji? There's going to be enough cash for them to get the buy back in, but he's really limited the finances. They could have had 4 players staying alive. So, Torji, could that impact have echoes as we turn our attention to the next round of play? A very solid defense. At least it felt like from Complexity. They dealt with that one.
And they weren't flustered. You know, they did that kind of early B door smoke. And they just chilled, waited it out, and Contact did get shut down by Floppy, and Complexity survived the night. 2 in the row.
Well, MOUZ with a tactical timeout. Cyclone on the mic. I think he would have been happy with the damage that Torji just did, but what adjustments? We saw them go for quite a slow round in the previous. Again, just waiting, biding their time. Going for the finish over towards B. Slightly disjointed with Shuey getting caught in middle. So what's the adjustment?
Torji throws out the red smoke. And a smoke towards heaven. Going for the extinguished. Bolin, he tries his luck at this.
Grim might get pincered.
Yeah, he's trying to find mid. And ooh, just in the nick of time, they get himself tucked into Donut. JT, that's a huge find on the wall bang. Takes down that imminent threat. Grim will smoke himself Donut. But now you're going to have to be ready in mid. Halzuk is the perfect weapon for this kind of engagement. As Elige finds Torji off screen. Pushing the B ramp smoke has gone nowhere for sure. He had to go for something in the absence of his teammates, but it doesn't work out for him. Which puts Jimmy into an impossible scenario. For the teammates, Grim would need to find it, but everyone has contributed bar Grim.
I'll go back and spawn with the water, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Let's do more of that. Let's do more of that silly business. Come on, Jimmy.
So when he's... I mean, it is weird that you...
Come on, young Jim.
These water sound cues.
Here we go. Jimmy! Get back in there.
Looks so pretty.
What if now you have to buy, like, galoshes or something?
Galoshes? Yeah. $200.
Yeah, to not make any noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the T equivalent of a kit.
I like it. And it's only on Ancient.
Yeah.
Map-specific item loadouts.
Wait, hold up, he's going.
What is going on? I want to know if a CT can hear it.
Well, I would load into my own server right now, but I don't have any audio, so it would be pointless.
Yeah. Maybe Jimmy's just got really big feet.
Oh, we can hear it in third person, says MC. So
it's real.
So it is real.
But it feels like it's just a Jimmy's specific bug. Why is only one guy getting this?
Well, I guess we've only really
Admins.
been focusing on Jimmy.
Yeah, that's true too. Maybe he's, yeah. Can you just smoke G2? Smoke G2. Go on, Chad, have a guess. What could G2... What's a G2 smoke on Ancient? Nice wallback.
Especially from the CT
yeah,
side.
I'm very intrigued. Is it the lurk smoke, maybe? Oh, wait, CTs. Wait, what?
It's CT side. And the Alicia's starting... Okay, so Alicia's...
He's taken the
Why is he?
double
Yeah,
AWP.
but what? Is he having that hard of a time? He's decided he's an AWPer now.
Maybe he just wants to kind of mix it up if he thinks MOUZ have got. No, I know where I'm going with this. Where am I?
We'll have to ask him in the interview if they win.
I mean, this is a very tough angle to get past if you're not doing it with a nice flash. Jimmy does have one of those, but he's not quite nailed that.
He's got water in his boots.
That's right. Forgot his galoshes. Never said that word out loud in my life, Chad. His Wellington boots.
I think I had the technical term.
Yeah.
All right, well, very limited utility for MOUZ to go for a round finisher, and you have to. So if JT overstays his welcome with this cave spam.
I'm nervous for him.
Oh, a little tickle in there for a moment.
You'll love tap.
So Elige has A main locked. Grim on the jiggle from Donut currently sees nobody's crossing red. He's about to get some pressure. We'll have to give it up now. That will force one of the B defenders to drop back and cover red. Okay.
4 Donut. Shui just trying to hold any potential cave reaggresses. No flash for Halzerk, so he's just going to pull in. Shui, lovely work. Immediate trade, but that's info. They know there's only potentially 2 here. 3 max. Grim, good for the frag off the boost. Elige missing his AWP shot, and he hasn't got nothing. He's empty-handed on the A site. With 10 seconds to spare, the bomb goes down. Unable to control that there. Bronham feels that maybe he should have done more with that, because this is on. This is on. Like Donkey Kong, Torji holds. Halzerk going to be caught off by this off angle. Beautifully played and positioned by Torji, and now a 1v2. Floppy's got no chance. There's a 6th round secured by MOUZ. And an interesting state of affairs for the CT side there.
I felt that setup should have been good.
Yeah.
It did look like it should have been a good setup, but yeah, Elige missing with the AWP. I think he gets caught there because Grim is calling A main pressure and Elige is kind of flicking between, but had a chance on 2 shots, missing both. Now, not the end of the world because Complexity can buy again, but MOUZ already making sure they're going to walk away with at least 50% in this first half of play. They're going to be happy with that. Is there a pace change again? Because as mentioned, the last few from MOUZ have definitely been lacking that. And they're going straight towards A, where there's currently a huge gap. 3 players from Complexity tending with middle. Look at this void over towards A. They can just waltz in. Shui just leading the charge, the in-game leader one. Rollins up to a double kill.
Sheesh.
Hi.
Can he get another one here? Halzerk, oh, not far getting his eye to the scope, but it's all falling apart here for Colt. Floppy's a dead man walking. Yeah, or not. Bronlund unable to quite find the head there.
Possession's already here, so close though.
Yeah, not going to be ready for that one for a 7th MOUZ round. This is one hell of a T side now. One hell of a haul.
So Nuke.
It's going to be 7-5. Call you Jets. You don't know what a Deagle can do.
Come on now.
You don't know what a Deagle can do, man. It's a very sad way for this gun round to end, isn't it? In a whimper.
Especially when that's not even the target.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that wasn't English.
No, but I reckon I know what it meant. Oh, bother. Oh, he's having the best time, is Torji.
1 spray, 3 kills, round.
Go on. Oh, that would have been cool. He could have gotten... Oh, there were 6 and 1.
Oh dear.
Why do I feel like I'm actually sitting next to them? It's so, it's so crazy.
I think the position that we have in this room with the acoustics, obviously, as we've designed this position.
Yes.
So obviously the bouncing and the refraction
it's
of
cool.
the...
Refraction. I think it was the power of osmosis as
well.
That
is the one, yeah.
Through the semi-permeable membrane.
That's the one, which is our brains.
Yes, yes. Exertion's going to try his mid antics. He's quite persistent. Yeah, persistent is the word I'd use.
Oh, they still get mid control.
Thank you, Brolan.
And Jimmy's out as well, so applying this pressure, which we've seen time and time again, tends to force the hand of Complexity into more of a passive stance or something aggressive and reactive. You kind of need 4 on the half if you're Cole and you wanted to have any chance in this map.
The T's have 1 smoke remaining for this finish, which I imagine complicates things.
What's this boost? Oh, it just got dismounted. I guess they were looking over the top into cave. Shui's going to smoke short and molly long.
Albert's on that close angle, but Brolan is too good. And JT's better. Lovely double. Shots down the aggress before it can really take shape. And a transfer from Floppy to end out the half with a fourth. Is that enough for Complexity to close in 2, or a MOUZ taking us to Nuke? Stay tuned to find out.
Raps looks unfair, the suck.
You can go house, I have it though. I have it.
Flash me! Be pop!
Leaving Hopper.
That's China. One more flash. I flash up ramp.
House.
House kill me.
I'm wood now.
I don't see him.
Dead house.
Box up, big box up, big box.
Dead.
Dead. 3v2.
I'm planting. Wood plant.
Time. City 1. 2 city. Boss city, safe call. Boss city.
I'm holding.
I'm
holding off. Both. Can you hold it, Dory? As back from town?
I'll pick on you.
Okay, that's good.
I have Rocky, but they go city probably.
Go city. That should be
One more.
I have you.
Nice!
Yeah, big box, bro.
Man, that's some tight comms from MOUZ, and it's put them in the lead on the second map of this elimination series. One of these two teams is going home day one of Dallas. It's brutal out here. You lose one, and you're suddenly locking horns with another Titan. You got MOUZ, you got Cole, and I'd love to see 3. MOUZ would too, as they look to battle for survival here. And it's Brolan, who's been having a fantastic day in the office, nearly saving them on map 1 with an ace on a Deagle round. Now we find a Halzuk with so many nades, 4 nades. He's going to throw one of them out. Still got a decoy in his back pocket as well.
Yeah. Well,
that's it. What's up?
Hi, everybody. Complexity wanted to go towards B and execute. However, MOUZ had different plans. They took the fight before they could establish B lane control, and now they find themselves likely Not even getting the bomb down, I'd say.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, and Striker made a tweet saying that him and, I think, Scoobster,
Scoopster.
they found more cases where the bonus was 800, same as before, both in pistol and later rounds. And he said latter rounds. So Striker, you're a journalist, mate. You should have said later rounds, not latter rounds. Come on.
Unless he was doing some sort of crazy list.
Maybe.
The latter round. And there he goes. Brolin. Averts his gaze. Cutting noise has worked out wonderfully to make a 2v4 into 2v3. And now they're trying to isolate this A player. Torji is running to the hills.
Walking.
To
Strolling.
the hills.
Sauntering.
And it's worked wonderfully.
Look at that 360.
Halzak's down. For complexity, things get increasingly uncomfortable. Conceding the pistol.
They just don't look like... MOUZ are having fun.
Yeah.
Complexity, I understand that they're losing this map, but they did win the first map. They're not having... There's no joy. There's no joy in the hearts of Complexity.
Yeah, does this Counter-Strike map spark joy?
No.
No. Marie Kondo would tell you to throw it in the bin.
Look at Exertion, farm and eco.
5 Glocks,
He wants to
walk
farm
up
these
a
ecos.
round.
Give him to Brolin. Brolin deserves them.
He does.
Should we? No.
Well, he has the SMG. Oh, actually, you get a
Well,
flat
wait,
out
hold on. Let's do the maths right now. So they have to defuse. So
Who's got
they
an
should
easy
only get
number?
6. So JT 7. Who planted though? Oh, we'll use JT 1700. So it should only be plus 600.
Yeah, I think
so it
Miles
should be
had planted.
2300. No, wait. Obviously, it's the lost bonus as well. God damn it, Chad, you idiot.
To the words run out of my mouth.
I had to fact. God damn it. Wait, what was the lost bonus for that round? The lost bonus for that round was 2400. And what did I say at 1700?
17.
So 24 plus 600. You can do that. That's 3K.
Yeah.
So it should have been 4,700. How much money did JT have? He had
49.
4,900.
Aha!
So it is wrong.
Eureka!
We got there.
Okay.
But I did screw up the original math. Sorry, everybody.
We're commentators, not mathematicians.
Mr. Bremner sucked. No, wait. He was my media teacher.
Who taught you math?
Don't know.
God, who taught me?
Look at Shu. He's just hiding in plain sight.
This is a cheeky one, and it's not gone well for him. Floppy, too quick on the trigger. That nade looks good. Not quite. Good damage onto Grim. Good wallbang from Brolin. He's got so much lingering damage on his adversaries. Any wallbang's good. Torji's already pushed A. Yeah, they're in a box right now. This is really uncomfortable for Cole, despite finding that opening.
Well, they do say it's hip to be square.
And, yep, they don't care. Into K for the double. JT and Floppy forced to watch as it looks like an 11th looms. Reaggressing into cave as well. Poor Grim's got no idea. The pressure is all around him. From behind, Jimmy strikes. Receives himself a nice Kalashnikov. 4, to be specific.
Jimmy's doing elbow. Torji's doing doors.
Oh, yeah. The insta-doors is a strong weapon in the CT arsenal.
Now, Jimmy, your elbow missed, mate.
They've used almost all of their smokes, but it doesn't matter if you can get into the site. Shui empty-handed as well. It's an Elige double, walking up the ramp on the warpath. And sometimes rounds can be as simple as that.
It was a full investment as well from Complexity. They didn't want to allow MOUZ to get to 12, and they have at least secured it for a moment longer. Jimmy and Exertion are going to do their best to fight for their right to survive. Cash is a little bit skimp as far as Shui's concerned, so holding on to these is going to... Here we go. Wait, but he was... Now he's not.
Walking, yeah.
Someone else head over there. Someone else get their toes wet. Go hang out with
Jimmy's
Jimmy.
just cursed, man.
Wait, was Floppy in the water? Yeah, he's in the water.
not going to walk anymore, is he? Walk a little more. I think Jimmy would have made noise on that jiggle. Okay. Weird. Actually, super weird. I think I'm losing my mind. I'm sure Jimmy is too. How is that not throwing you off your game?
Jimmy's going to go to sleep tonight and all he's going to hear is... Well, surprisingly a complexity round, and it just came through brute force.
Yeah, just send a liege in. Go kill.
Now they have a lot of nades. Watch this one not work for them whatsoever.
Keeping it simple. 4 straight towards B lane. They are clearing. Oh, and a liege. Good for it onto Exertion.
You can't be missing the elbow smoke. Well, you can, but you shouldn't. Or you don't want to. They're just going to contact up B ramp. They have a lot of utility for this. They don't even have to contact. They can smoke long, short, but they're not throwing anything. They are literally contacting.
Brolan playing quite an audacious just for info. And now Floppy's going to bring the fight to him. Cooks him.
Save? Should be a save. Unless Shui can do something from cave. All that utility that they didn't use executing, they now get to use because of the contact, and it constricts them at deeper lines. So this is a real positive for Cole. Jimmy's already looking for a way out. Torji will join him, and Shui, his presence in cave, well, he can be cut off at the pass by JT. JT a bit worrisome about another Jimmy push, so I think Shui gets away as well. So 3 rifles retained. Jimmy will be able to drop a rifle into the next. Exertion will be able to buy himself. Shui's looking for damage. Shui's looking for something.
Off chance he could get one on the way out. Kablamo.
Okay, so Exertion buys himself. Brolan gets a drop. And away they go. So off to the races, MOUZ again. Elbow smoke again. This one has landed perfectly. Molly, however, doesn't do its job. Alicia's coming through. JT's chipped down. The flash is good. Alicia only gets 1 for his troubles.
Yeah, there was potential for trade there. Grim just not quite with vision. Couldn't finish off that second. Alicia gave it a good go.
JT and Exertion both extremely low for a minute and 25 seconds.
And here's the solution to people contacting up ramp. You put your AWP there. You try that again, you're going to meet Torji. You smoke on red. Brolan none the wiser to the walkout of Grim. Smoked him off. Ooh, Shui should go down. Does so. Grim's wallbang to chase him down, keeps him slow. 3v3 now as the bomb goes down. Lots of damage dealt to the planter, but Halzak gets it in all the same.
Flash long, no space taken. HE around the corner. A light lick. Exertion low. Does he even want to play?
I think he's just waiting to see if Torji can put anything on down range. Oh.
Timing.
Oh, the sound cues. They heard too long, and it was enough to turn and avert your gaze, but it doesn't matter with Floppy's hitting shots like that. Double on the long side, and Exertion's just getting out of there.
Okay, well, it's still a bit early for the comeback conversation to seem real, but 11-7. Money for MOUZ, 2,400 loss into the bank balance. A saved them 4, likely to see a half buy. And then guns coming out into the next. So 11-8, a real possibility for complexity. If they win that next one, we're looking 11-9 with another half by territory, obviously depending on how the saves go for MOUZ. So they get past this lighter investment of MOUZ that's coming up after this Synchron tactical timeout, probably to talk... Okay, hold up. They're buying. Never mind, don't worry about a half buy. We're talking about a full buy. We're talking about an all-in. We're talking about a round that's going to be lacking incendiaries for map control. They only have 1 currently invested by Jimmy. Nobody else with the finances to do so. Everybody with a smoke, sure. So what is the CT opener going to look like? Traditionally on this map, we're talking elbow smoke, doors, smoke. We're getting multiple mollies towards B lane, a molly towards middle to block. It's on Exertion, so that's going to be used towards middle to block. Over towards B, they won't be able to do the same.
Yeah, they just did an insta long smoke. from T-Sport. Look at that from Elige. Just pedal to the metal. He's in donut with a double.
Oh.
And he's Molotoved himself.
And he knew that Jimmy was red as well because he killed Grim with the spam through. But Jimmy now has actually been able to get in towards Demple.
Oh, that was the bomb there. And the bomb's being lost. Jimmy, proactive play. Finds them both. Committing towards this A site. Bomb noted. Double kill found. And now uncomfortable for Cole despite Elige's strong start. Halzerg's AWP good for one. What about another? Brolin strafes in, expecting the AWP to be in the transition. Instead, it puts it all onto Shuey, disconnected on the wrong side of the map.
All right, well, the comeback conversation is on. I didn't expect the buy there from MOUZ. And it started wonderfully for Cole. I thought it almost fell apart with that Jimmy double. Elige mollying himself off, couldn't get that site control, and that almost really cost them. But Halzerg bails them out with a double of his own. And Shuey, well, he's coming over to give things a glance. He has a smoke. If he had a kid, he'd have the perfect package to contend.
Yeah, he's probably asked if there is one lying around. There's just no way you can get in on this.
They have a HE for the smoke too.
I mean,
there's no way.
They're just going to knife him.
Or
they're just going to knife him? No. Holy moly.
Yeah, TC was a little bit stressed out there as well.
There's some very weird voodoo on those smoke diffusers sometimes. Gets a bit freaky deaky. Good grief.
Well, now it will have to be just a partial investment. Next round with max loss bonus of 3,400, MOUZ will be able to full buy.
I hadn't noticed initially, but Brolin's shadow was spotted as he took that first shot, so he was well aware of the repeat.
Team Liquid squander another big lead.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a 3-round game. Complexity. Not done yet. We're in quite the hole. Especially with both pistols going in the favor of MOUZ on this map. But battling back 4 in a row.
These are the rounds you just can't trip over your own shoelaces. You've got everything you could possibly desire up against a team who does not.
And you'd love to, for being down the home stretch, to build a little bit more of a bank. Keep as many players alive as possible in a round like this. So it's not just about converting it, sure. That's the necessity. But the luxury is keeping as many players with these AKs equipped as possible.
So we got long, we got short. Not in a hurry. There's a smoke on ramp, might slow their crawl. Not if you throw a nice nade like that. Clears out your path, and you find a close player in Brolan. He goes down empty-handed this time. It's Elige. First man in.
Grim might have a double here.
Now that's one. And that's two.
More on the plate. There's plenty of bodies coming his way. Torji and Shuey, they're offering themselves up. It's JT to grab one of the two, and whoa, Shuey!
Whoa. It's not too shabby, is it?
That was crispy. Well, can't give away another kill, or you really don't want to. And they won't. Elige shuts the door, the push around red. So 2 casualties, sure, but 3 players staying alive. Starting to build that bank balance. This would be insane. If MOUZ end up dropping this map and thus be eliminated from IEM Dallas, yeah, Cycron's feeling the heat. He's just called the 3rd tactical timeout. They had a great lead. This was a huge lead, and now it's being brought back. And yeah, I've been converted to believing this. You know, I'm not saying one way or another which way it's going, but it's definitely possible. Complexity have made a game of this. Scoreline 11-4 at one point. Now 11-9. So the hard work being done by Complexity.
I mean, the bar was set so high, an 8-4. Could have very well been more. That last round going the way of Complexity and the damage control, making it 4. But now they're coming into this T side with a bit of a vengeance.
So here's the thing. Do MOUZ want to continue to try and play this confident Counter-Strike that we've seen take them to such heights in recent time, right? They would always just have the door smoke, the elbow smoke, they would surge forward, they would take a lot of space, they'd be in your face, they'd be constantly dueling. But to do it at this point in the game, it starts to get a little bit more risky. Elige edging. Halzerk AWPing and between the wickets.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. He went for the Aggie peak.
That might be the difference maker.
Managed to find the opener. And then overlooking Brollan, however.
Who's been great, 20 kills.
Yeah, just couldn't track Floppy there. And that's one hell of an equalizing frag to post, Brollan.
Oh, careful, JT.
Frustrated, Chewy, motivated to find more. Grim onto Exertion makes it a 2-on-2. Look at the leash.
Lurk.
There's no way you're considering this. A pathing through A.
Grim is literally in a 1-on-2.
Yeah, not for much longer, because Torchy's been shot in the back of the head, and Jimmy's asked to clutch. He's got everything he needs, especially knowing where they isolate the jewels. It's Grim on the site! Oh my god! TC, it's a stressful job, is coaching, because he's just got to watch through his fingers as those rounds transpire.
What the flippin' hell were the comms there for Unleashed to be launching from spawn, flashing towards long? Are they calling 100% long? What information did they have that was the case?
I don't know, but thank God Grim gets it.
Like this is insane.
Really bizarre.
Wow, okay, just a one-round game. Again, another brittle broken by from MOUZ.
Off the timeout from MOUZ, you know?
And that was with the missed opener from Halzerk.
Yeah.
Great trade work. Alicia's flank did play in. Again, these are prickly rounds, difficult to get by on the boost. Shui not caught. If he swings back into this line of sight, Halzerk has him dead to rights.
Yeah, sure, you're 3B, but they've already got Jag. And a missed shot from Halzerk. He's lost Floppy.
Jesus. Pressure on. 2 absolute misses.
Is this the round you let it go? Or not? A clear of the smoke and a leash spray. Brollan and Shui down, but Exertion long range on the 5-7, asking a lot of him. A triple kill from Elige to rectify an early double death. Jimmy, the paddler.
This may as well run now.
He's going to come through V doors. One on heaven. Wow, that's a long-range MP9 headshot. 3 dinks in quick succession. Dorji does clear his corners.
Time for
JT
this.
goes down. Elige
Has to be the ace.
Ace clutch. To save complexity from conceding what was just a partial buy. He knows where they both are. He isolates these jewels. 5 bullets. It's all
gonna be
on
tight.
Jimmy.
It's going to be tight. MOUZ think they have it.
MOUZ think they have it. They're already celebrating.
They definitely got it.
Oh, and Elige, after all of that heavy lifting, all of that hard work, it's a 12th for MOUZ.
Oh my god.
How is it going down like that? Jimmy leaves with an AWP, leaves with a round.
Oh, okay.
And Elige is notifying the admin. Okay, hold on.
Of something.
Hold on.
Okay, well, we are into a technical. What a comeback from Cole it's been, but that's the type of round that they're dropping.
This aggression.
Multiple misses from Halzerk. Like the K fight he took in the previous, sure, that's a bit rough. This one I thought he would have at least had 1 of the 2 dead to rights. Great clear, great transfer from Elige, continues to deal damage, and then everybody else just capitulates. The fight in towards Cave with the 5-7, Torji winning that duel. You think, how's he even done that? He should have been dead to rights. It was a difficult clear, and they pulled this one out of their ass. MOUZ fine 12.
Mad, actually mad. Even if, JT's just tucked in the corner there, tight left or tight right, it's a very different fight for Torji.
Still should have been his
you're
duel.
Right,
Like,
right.
Torji didn't even have armor of any variety.
And he was surprised. Like, it wasn't like a full pre-aim clear. It was I'm coming, Cave, oh, there you are.
Yeah.
That's a technical term for it, yeah. Okay, what the tech pause, looks like the dialogue is continuing. Referee might have his work cut out. Sounds like having some issues as well. Last 2 rounds, there's been some difficult shots for him.
Okay. Well, if we can make
Maybe
it a technical issue.
Could you just check his PC
Yeah,
as well?
yeah.
See, it's all cool over there.
It's his mouse plugged in.
Oh. God.
I can't believe they lost that
honestly,
round.
I've had a lot of fun with this game. So
I can't believe they lost that round.
that's crazy. I'm sure they're
Out of
not having
all
fun.
the rounds.
Yeah. On this incredible comeback. What was it?
6 in a row.
Yeah, 6 on the run.
Oh, dear.
And especially after conceding 2, to have your superstar start heating up. Get 4. Madness. Okay. I'm just trying to judge the body language of the ref.
I just want to know what's being fixed at 12:10. What was wrong?
He's just tapping into TeamSpeak and he's unmuting the mic. He's like, there you go, boys, problem solved.
No, but what could it possibly be?
Aha. Okay. Well, I've learned what it is, and it's not very exciting. And I'm going to not tell anyone. So you all just say, yeah. You just have to guess.
Man.
Just have to guess. All I'm saying is ESL definitely activate all of their windows all the time.
Okay, all right, well.
You listening, Microsoft?
Fair enough. Windows, Windowns.
Each wants us all to play on Linux or Linux or however you're supposed to say it.
I don't know.
I think the guy's name is Linus. Linux.
Adam has a stick.
Oh.
Let's take it.
Thank you. You have it, no?
I have
Yes, you have it. Nice, guys! Sick, man!
What a mild celebration for a really important round.
Really important round. I don't think they were perhaps confident that they did have it, but you start your celebrations regardless. Still, let's get into it. This is a big round just the same. As Complexity now need to string together 2 consecutive. They did 6. What's 2? Measly rounds. That's all you need. And Alicia's already got a lot of space in mid. No one's fighting him.
Yeah, due to unforced errors. Again, a missed elbow, and then the incendiary lands in the smoke that didn't land properly, so you get the room. But Torchi's Orbs and Donut, Alex, if they pick this without a flash, they'll be dead meat. Are they going to try multiple elevations?
They are.
Oh, no, they're not.
Shadow. Alicia's shadow is very apparent. Wow.
He's so lucky he didn't get swung.
That's crazy.
Unless he thinks the top player would swing.
What is going on? Elige with a railgun.
No, but
Torchi knew he was there the whole time.
at least
the whole time.
Okay.
Unless he kind of like enough time passed. He's like a velociraptor, you know,
Okay.
vision based on movement.
Great shot from Elige.
That's what we should be saying.
That's what we are saying.
Yeah.
All right, well, the cave boost is the bastion of hope for MOUZ's speed defenses. Exertion has had to cheat over to deal with red. Jimmy, who's always somehow behind. Oh, Shui, info play, in-game leader, and info plays. If they try and chase him down, they will have to deal with this Brolin boost.
A lot of util just starting to sail in towards the B-bomb side, knowing that there's at least one towards the cave position. Floppy getting caught by the spam. So many on his screen for Shui. Elysia another onto Brolin. Exertion not able to push the smoke due to the Halzard cover. It makes it very uncomfortable now for Jimfat.
Well, let's do some quick math, shall we? Jimmy needs to save. Next round, 2,900 is the loss bonus. Torch is going to be able to buy. Jimmy, if he stays alive, can drop 1. He's going to be getting himself 5K, essentially.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, he could even drop something else if he doesn't want to be... Oh, I actually might get hunted here.
I think
don't worry about the
spotted
drops.
his shadow.
Yeah, they're right behind him, so Jimmy pantsed, and that means, well, he can buy himself short. So Torji will have an AWP, Jimmy will be into a rifle, might be MP9s for the other 3, Shui, Exertion, and Brolin alike, but that is enough to work with. I cannot believe we have gone the distance after, I remind everybody, we had 11-4 scoreline at one point in this game in the favor of MOUZ. Complexity could have actually won this in regulation if they didn't fumble the previous.
Yeah.
Shit.
If.
Overtime on map 3, Alex.
Yeah, it's all up for a conversation in this round alone. Round 24. Is it the last round of Ancient? Do we see Nuke, or did Cole take us to OT? Back-to-back maps. Flash off the cave jiggler.
And AWP noted as well, so good information. That would spring me into action towards A, knowing that the AWP currently isn't on that side.
Jimmy's got a decision to make ahead of the smoke or behind it, and he's gonna, what? Get 2, standing and delivering. Torji on CT, that's a perfect sightline for an AWP where he's flashed himself in, looking good. MOUZ to do it. Cobbled together by JT disconnected from the pack. And they have the bomb, they have the round, they have the map. JT with a nice first in the 1v4, but still so much to be done. Definitely has to push through this smoke. He's being loud about it, making no secret of it. And this 60-second 1v3 begins. Oh, leg shot just completely ruins his chances. MOUZ will take it in regulation. Complexity putting up one hell of a fight in the second half. Their T-side something to be proud of. Bar 1 or 2 rounds, and now we prepare ourselves for the deciding map. We will not be able to separate these two in 2. MOUZ Complexity continues on Nuke after this.
About studio lads need to become stage men. As we have, a knife round in the favor of Complexity. CT side start for them.
And MOUZ were really calming during that knife round, so...
They were tryharding on that.
Yeah, they were. They really were. Cole still get the CT start. And given you've already had a bad nuke today, can you have two? Oh! Torgy can have two. That's 2 headshots with his P250. Man, okay, let's go. That's ruined the party very quickly for Cole.
The second was dirty.
Yeah, man.
Filthy.
Like he didn't expose himself to anything more than he needed to. Just a quick second tap.
What's Torch's first name?
Adam.
Oh, Filthy Adam doesn't really have a ring to it, does
No,
it?
Filthy Adam.
Filthy Adam.
What's Brolin's first name?
The babyface killer.
Ludwig. This was my special skill. I think I've got most first names down. You want to test me?
Ludwig.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I think it's Ludwig Brolin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't remember my mother's birthday.
The only Swedish I know is Liten Ugla.
Liten Ugla, does that mean...
Little owl.
Ah, yeah, of course. I remember socker.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Oh, I thought it was... Here we go. Cut this one again. Give it in slow. I want it in slow-mo.
Oh, it's slow.
I want it slower. Get him out of here. Well,
Is that us?
yeah. Probably was us, yeah.
Told you we're close.
All right, Force Bite from Complexity. Save Kevlar means Famises, Scout, Deagle, UMP. We literally just say things, don't we?
Yeah.
Like that I just realized
You did great.
We just say things.
All I was thinking about was like, is Fami like Famas is that how English works?
Yeah. Or it's just Famas. It's like moose.
Yeah. Or sheep.
Or it's a ramp explode. Shu's just getting as much space as he can. He might call them back. He hasn't seen anything just yet. Grim in the heart. Oh, okay. Yep, come on back, boys. The coast is clear.
Oh, it's so well placed.
Come on, Elish, you're next. Come on, but oh, okay.
Well.
Elish did get exertion, so the Famises had a chance to survive.
Yeah. Note he went for the Galil over the Famas, folks. The cheaper rifle.
Yeah, well, it is superior.
Yeah, in every single way.
Yeah.
I hate the Famas.
Lots of people do.
I had one of my Counter-Strike teammates trying to tell me that the Famas in CS2 is actually sick. Like, as if they've changed anything about it. They haven't. Maybe it's just the way it feels.
Sick how? Like,
Then it's like, yeah, it feels better than it did in Go.
well, maybe, but it's still not better than the Galil.
No, that's a different debate.
All right, well, 2-0. Good start for MOUZ. We'll have to contend with the saved Galil and the Famas from Floppy into the next. So still a couple of landmines to roll over. And this is the type of start that MOUZ need. Look, here's what I would really like to see from MOUZ. Kind of, oh my God.
What's up?
They can't just skip straight through the semi-finals anymore.
Nope. That's a good point.
That is a huge point, and that's that's assuming that they make it.
Yeah. What is the path? Like, how brutal is it?
They play G2 if they win this series.
Okay.
And then the rest is still up for debate at the moment. But Falcons is in the mix down there.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, SEO, Ben, who's here, he even was part of the lobby for a moment with Jason Prophet O'Toole for a moment. He tweeted later today, 9Z loss is the first MOUZ offline group stage loss since Blast Premier World Finals in 2023.
Sheesh, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, we always describe them as those kind of group stage gods. And yeah, a slip up at the start of the day. Now they're having an intense evening battling with Cole for survival. As Floppy gets nothing done with that Famas. He had multiple opportunities. You could say the same for that pistol there. Gets just a bit of damage. Grim couldn't finish it off. But yeah.
Yeah, sure, that was quite tight.
Bit stressful.
A few moments where that one could have really gone wrong.
But now we get into the guns. It is a dream for the T side of Nuke to get that pistol in a clean conversion. puts you into a very comfortable position in multitude of different ways. Look at their cash. Like, there's already a bit of a reservoir growing for the T side, especially if you can get the clean one here with the extra bonus Galil.
So what is the gaps that they're going to be looking for? That's the question, right? What type of openers are MOUZ going to be opting for in the first rifle round? I think it'd be quite a standard defense from Complexity. They have the AWP. Okay, so lurk smoke out Squeaky. You need to be aware of players getting down that vent, and if you are worried about it.
Smokes simultaneously, so that's a very heavy investment of utility for an opener.
That is the top hop.
Yeah, it must be. Exertion's heard a lot, but he's not going to clear that angle. Lovely work from JT on the hut, delivers a double. No ammo. Wow, that must have been the last bullet of the M4. Finds it for a triple kill out of JT in the one magazine. Torgy ahead of the smoke, and he might overlook this. Never mind. Halzuk up the vent on the ladder. Gets himself a no-scope to close, and TC gives him a pat on the back.
Through the smoke? What smoke?
There was no smoke. Was there a smoke? I don't know, man. Today's been a fever dream. I don't understand. First we had the Jimmy steps.
Then we got the money that hasn't been set properly.
Weird money. Brolin's Deagle Ace that I couldn't quite see.
Yeah, that was wild. Okay, so opener from MOUZ, as we were discussing, wall towards yard to suggest secret presence, Squeaky lurk smoke to suggest potential for Squeaky lurks or vent drops. Now, with that reservoir of cash you were talking about, they tapped into it. They've been able to bring... Okay, this was JT, top of the heart. Easy as you like for him. No qualms whatsoever.
Yeah, Grim did his leader a favor by pushing through that smoke. Kept Jimmy busy for JT to adjust into the multi.
Nobody appreciates that except you.
Well, I don't know how many people would have saw it, Halzuk.
Got himself a nice one. Little no scope. And yeah, as you said, the gun's back out.
Orp on orp.
More aggressive orping, and he's actually hit it. Puts Halzuk on 29. Grim actually handles Jimmy with a poise there, collects, and there's already an adjustment being made by the CTs. With an early pick, they send one of their players down the vents early. It's a Liege dispatched to attend to the potential for a drop. Halzuk thinking twice. His teammate throws the nade for him instead. A second as well. They haven't crossed on this, so they're going to go for a second wave. They've got two smokes. Exertion and Shuey throw him out.
Couldn't work better. 2 HEs expended for absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah,
Careful, JT. You can be dropped on. Batman in the building.
Huge from Brolan. And Matorgi finding another onto Halzuk as well. This has been rectified and then some. Alicia's at least reporting that it's not lower. It does mean that the work's cut out for Floppy here. The ramp player has to start stepping up, investigating hell. Brolan's already gotten himself into heaven. Grim's safe from his peak, tucked into hut. Oh, actually, no, he's above it. And Floppy, distraction just as before he went for the peak.
Brolan. They're hyper aware of heaven.
Yeah. Certainly the possibility. That's a great shot from Shu. He had the bomb as well. Round would have been very different had that gone Floppy's way. 25, Elish does need to get into a position to contribute. He's flirting with the idea of ascending up the ladder.
Grim can say tucked for most of this.
Yeah, as Torchy goes first, it's just the layering. Who goes first? They're already out hell. And hello, Grim, a dink onto Brolan. Ooh, 1v1. 8 seconds, he's going to have to plant. He has to just punch in the code and hope for a headshot. Elige, one bullet will do it. Can Brolan do anything? How has he won that? How does he do that? A triple kill in the round, but Brolan 1v1 with no HP to spare still wins the duel, and body shots no less.
Yeah, you feel like Elige should have it.
I was convinced that would have to be a heady.
Damn. Elige unable to secure that one. Grim with the dink as well.
I wonder if it was because Brolan planted a little more close towards hut, so the timing of Brolan's immediate swing was a little out of the expectations of Elige, but
it felt like he had the crosshair in the somewhat right place.
Bullet, yeah,
is all it would have needed, and now we'll see a tactical timeout from MOUZ.
Do you think during this timeout we could try and see that 1v1 again, just to see how far off Elige's bullets were? I'm intrigued to see that. Oh, we might even get it here. We'll see. So this was that reload punish.
So JT for his petulance.
Yeah, that was a great one from Shuey. Here's Brolan's POV. Just a nice little slide out and crouch.
So maybe Elige was moved. I guess he could be moving as it happened.
Yeah, you can't quite believe it.
Let's go, Lude! Why is not hitting one bullet, bro?
Yeah.
Why is he not hitting one bullet?
Exactly.
It's a
That's
good
what
question.
we're asking the same question, Brolin. Because you're better was the answer. Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah, watch what you say. Watch your mouth. The leash might start piping up. Early ramp take from the CTs. Oh, wow, this is a full lobby crunch. Look at this. They're playing the fade of the squeaky smoke. Leisha's got his work cut out for him. Exertion's gone very diligent clears.
Great.
Clean headshot. JT lazy about his. Gets caught just trying to ascend the ladder. Well, now they call lobby clear, but it's a race to the lower site. Probably going for a ramp flank, potentially?
They need to pause for a moment, it feels like, MOUZ.
They're very loud.
Yeah, they don't have much util. Just swing it in.
Doesn't matter, it works beautifully. Torgy onto Floppy and the
comes
save.
Roller.
Yeah, you can see the shake of the head, and you ain't saving.
Oh!
Yes, you are. Actually, I've changed my mind. No, you're not. I've changed my mind again.
And again.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think you're cool.
For now.
Yeah. 5 T rounds already. Come on, complexity. They need that AWP and AK into the next to defend their honor.
And to think as well, the way that it started was them allowing Dust 2 to be the map against Liquid. It was something that they had shown some pizzazz on when they played during CCT. They had a couple of cool little innovations regarding smokes that Twist was throwing on like a B-pop round. They'd beat Astralis on the map.
Yeah.
So there was some, at least I guess they were thinking there was tape, and Cole thought maybe they could use that to their advantage, but it didn't go down that way whatsoever. They got absolutely drubbed. And now they could be eliminated on day one. Stico made a tweet about their venture, right? Monty come over, they travel for a day, they come here, they play 7 hours of Counter-Strike, and they're eliminated on the first day of the tournament.
It's cutthroat out here.
I suppose for complexity, it's not as far to go home.
Still far from the goal, far from the objective. Now you're playing against, yeah, world rank #1 on day one to survive. MOUZ's T-side's been looking fantastic. Let's see if complexity can find the solution. They start the AWP on inner. That was like firing off shots. Oh, it's not him.
I'm just having a quick look. I think this is the last event of the season for MOUZ, where it's not the same case for Cole. They've got the yellow compass. There we go. Nice one, Lige.
Good work.
Not the opening death this time round. And I think they have Jönköping is in there as well, complexity, if I was reading it right.
Jönköping.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ah, yeah.
Jönköping.
Jönköping.
Going to Jönköping in Sweden.
I'm going to have myself a charcuterie board in Europe.
Oh, Alicia's screwed, I think. Yep. Okay, well, give him one back. 54 seconds. Ooh. JT springs to life, but again, the trades.
Really laying on thick. JT wanted more. Maybe overlooking the presence of Jimmy.
Bomb needs to be picked up. 40 seconds.
It's really hanging into these individual jewels. Floppy as he starts to move. Oh, the timing on that. Up the ladder again. Couldn't get him. Maybe he can clutch up. Go on. Spots the leg.
Oh,
cheeky bit of ankle. He's going to get double peaked though.
Oh,
what a shot! Oh man, that should have, could have, would have been his. That was really onto something beautiful.
Holy
like
shit.
Robotic, like full freaky on that shot, like lizard break.
He got a kill on the ladder.
Yeah, no, went down the ladder perfectly timed. Came back up the ladder, got the kill.
But he was on the ladder when he was
when he
shooting.
got it, yeah.
That's a Lige giving the kill back after the opener. Jimmy with a good trade. Jimmy shot on a Floppy was what?
Ow, man. Oh.
Nice,
Lude. That's what they call him. That's
So another Brolin clutch.
Yeah, how many are we at now?
A lot.
Yeah.
I think is the official
I
total.
think so. I think you're right.
Cole. What can you say about that one?
I think, you know, when you've had one bad nuke,
you can't have two bad nukes.
It's like lightning; it just doesn't happen twice.
I think 6 is already enough on the T side.
Yeah,
and that's a shame because the first 2 maps were very competitive. We need another classic comeback.
Winning a round like this, though, that would be one way to certainly
Yeah,
start it.
but look, how are you going to win this round? They're going to go through ramp. Nobody's home. You're going to get the ramp control. You have a smoke on.
How about Leash finishes him off or Yard and gets the AK?
Okay, well, a gun's possible. Torji has the... Okay, getting a bit sketchy now. There you go. Hold on.
JT, you horn dog.
I don't think there's a Disneyland here in Dallas, but there is a Six Flags. Ask Trace about the Catwoman whip.
It's the 3v3. No kit, rifles, and if you... Ooh, spots the tip of the head. Hard shots to hit. Very, very hard shots to hit. Audible into the vents. Oh, you're in two minds here. And Alzak landing a scout tag. They will have continued to investigate. If they could clear up Roland, too many targets. Elish, he's managed to make it a 1v1.
There's no time for this.
Yeah, there's no time for this at all. He'd have to find him immediately, hiding out behind the clock, and it's going to be a 7-1 the score, ladies and gentlemen. Complexity's defense, it's just been, it's been rumbled. He can't seem to step a foot right. Certainly has been, you know, close in some of the rounds. In fact, 3 of the last 4 rounds have come down to 1v1s. Just haven't been able to break through.
And now it's a bit late to break through. Now it's just about recovery. So even 5 for Complexity would be a victory at this point. Second tactical timeout. I guess the last-ditched attempt to try and rally the troops as it is getting late here in Dallas. We're up to 10:15. Now that would only really be affecting, I would imagine, the Europeans.
Yes, I imagine the North Americans are probably
all good with it. Yeah, and Chewy was up early this morning. I caught him at breakfast at about 7:30.
Okay, that is
a little bit earlier. Yeah, well, he said he missed it the day before, so he wanted to get up early to have it. I hope he enjoyed it. I didn't hang around to see what he was eating.
recovery. Not just a mediocre album from Eminem, but what's required from Complexity.
So should we smoking something? Can somebody on MOUZ is playing into the smoke? I can literally hear Shui just all.
Oh, that's nice. That's some individual heroics. Halzard goes and takes the fight, removes exertion. Quick, clean. And a gap for Shui to try and just catch Floppy off guard. He immediately dips. Saves himself a missed shot from Halzak. That was an opportunity to make this a 3 versus 5. Now they're really applying pressure into Floppy. He's done well. Crosshair place right on the button. Can't convert onto Torji. A dink's good. Ooh, JT, did he catch a whiff? No, I don't think so, but aware of the possibility. Torji down. Should be trying to fight with Halzak. This could still go wrong.
Well, he's been able to get the bomb. Oh my god!
Sheesh.
And now it's a 1v2.
Oh, shit. Tacky mushrooms.
Wait, hold up. Going vent to top.
Wait. Oh, it's not far off. Wow, he's feeling energetic, actually, despite the 7 a.m.
Well,
start.
it was the breakfast.
Yeah. He's had a good breakfast burrito.
He's been fueled all day. Even when it looks like Complexity should win the round, like Floppy did a really good job. You can see him loving the A4 action. That's great from Shui, but it's this next kill that was an absolute rip snorter. Well, not that one.
Yeah.
It was the one on the backside player.
Oh, Counter-Strike, it's a cruel, cruel mistress, is it not? Feels so good.
But we love you so.
To win, and so terrible to lose. More at 11. It's already tilted when you're online, but when you hear your opponents hooting and hollering just across the hall, that would also make things even more frustrating. Trying to keep your head in the game, you're trying to just, you know, how many times have you said, let's get this one, boys? And it's just not happened.
So they're doing the smoke wall and then going out ramp.
Okay. Well, Floppy's going to be trying to uncrouch on a timing on Halzak.
Oh, I can't quite believe it.
The timing on that is unbelievable. Just as he looks away, worried about Yard, Exertion's trying to rat it. They've actually managed to find a lesion. Yard, it's actually, oh, I'm tilted for them. Halzak has to swivel around. Jimmy's coming up ramp. This is cruel. This is inhumane.
Oh, for Filthy Adam's sake.
Filthy Adam. Can't stick. I refuse. 11 and 5 though. Filthy Adam's been having a good one. It's so ridiculous. Filthy Adam. 9-1. That is filthy. Oh, Cole. I mean, this is T-side Nuke, and it's just it's the inverse of every expectation we've ever had on the map. CTs with inherent advantages. And MOUZ so ready to invest so many smokes early, but it just works. It's just working.
Okay, so this is the storyline. MOUZ battle their way back through the lower bracket. They come third in Group A, which puts them in a quarterfinal to be played on Friday of this week. FaZe comes second in their group, losing to Spirit. FaZe versus MOUZ as a quarterfinal.
Chef's kiss, Chatty Bird.
MOUZ overcome their bigger brother.
Mini MOUZ beat... Wait, can I try again?
Yeah.
Mini FaZe beat FaZe.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. But, yeah, and that's normally the ones that get bullied by. If 9Z beat Liquid, Vince will eat a shoe.
Chocolate one, mind you.
Alright, they're going to try and target over towards Hell. Do they clear warehouse? Well, they do now. Oh my god. Felt like he had it's just they're brawling. They are just getting everything they want and more, MOUZ. 2v2.
Okay, Floppy and JT. It's... What is...
That was a trust fall into Jimmy.
I'm just going to punch something. It's so unfair. I mean, it's not. It is. It's fair. It's definitely fair. Oh, JT did not expect him to be so far up on the side. Okay. I need to calm down. Floppy and Torji. They're in a 1v1. Torji with the responsibility to plant. Floppy is relocating to main, but it's an AWP. Oh, he's fired a shot. He's let him know. The jig is up now. Torji's missing shots. It's 21 HP. One more bullet from the FAMAS. One more bullet from the AWP. And this is all hanging in the balance here, folks. Strap in. No one knows how this one's going to go. Floppy just running at him. That's the play. That's the round. Cole have won a round.
A second round, mind you. So 3 available still. But this is, as Kassad puts it, a David versus Goliath battle.
Yes. Yeah.
With the Goliath being MOUZ.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, that can't be David.
David won.
Ah, shit, he
Yeah,
did,
didn't he?
too. Well,
and MOUZ are sharpening the stones in their slingshot.
What if we're saying it's an uphill battle?
That's fine too, because we all know
that what goes up must come down.
You need the higher ground, Anakin. I think. I haven't really watched them. That's a meme. There we go. Roland onto Elige. He just tried anything he could. And this is so fast. It's 1 minute 35, and Exertion's already holding the vent rotate. Halzerk. Hard shot to the tip of the head, hiding behind the vent. Top of red is Torji. Topples Halzerk. I think I heard an audible Norwegian F-bomb there.
Yeah.
Jimmy onto Floppy.
It's just bombed out of this round.
Yeah. Where were you when Cole got 2 CT rounds to survive? This is an integral third. It's not going to be happening. Torji's going to find another. And JT. Not feeling too confident about this one. A 10-2 scoreline. MOUZ put themselves just 3 rounds away.
Should we spam Glocks and AKs? JT will take 2. Come on, JT.
One of them's nowhere near the site. Doesn't have a kit. They're a little nervous now. 10-2 the score. MOUZ 3 rounds away from knocking Complexity out. Day 1 of the Intel Extreme Masters Dallas 2024. TC's face says it all. We'll be right back.
Flashes, more flashes. There's a fake. Cut there.
Out! Door!
Tetris there.
China dead.
What was throwing nades? Let's go throwing nades.
How many?
I need to reload, John.
I have it.
I smoke door.
I don't see HUD.
Push that door. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, I hit in the ladder.
Oh, good.
Radio dead.
Nice, get OPAT still.
Tell him,
Yeah.
I'm walking out heaven now. I'm walking inside heaven. Heaven one. How does he
Secret
kill me?
there.
Heaven out, heaven out, heaven out. Go for it, go for it. Go down, Jimmy, go down, go down.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, begin.
I'm down. I'm not.
Nice shooter!
I baited him into the open.
It's not been too fun on the third of this series. Complexity have had a true waking nightmare. Quite the opposite for MOUZ. It was stressful, it's been intense, there's been overtimes, and now here on the third, it's been a nice light jog through the park. They're just having a great time. You know, a theme park, perhaps. Halzerk's he's decided it's his PC's fault. He's gonna restart it.
Normally when the game's going like this for me, I pull the plug and don't come back to the pug. You know, you just...
rip the Ethernet.
The internet went out, guys. But I think Halzerk has to rejoin. So 1916 on Vertigo, the first time we got the updated map here at Dallas, followed by Ancient, a 13-11 victory for MOUZ, but a very valiant attempt as far as the comeback was concerned for Complexity. I think the round that was really there undoing was Jimmy with the MP9 and the 5-7 Atorji. It could have been a real chance to get it done in two for Complexity. God, yeah. And now, getting bamboozled, blown out, destroyed, expunged from the tournament. The North American hopefuls will likely not be donning the stage.
Yeah.
And maybe they could play in a show match.
Might have to. They want to see the boys in front of their home crowd, and it doesn't look like they'll be getting there the old-fashioned way, given the mammoth haul they managed to find on their T-side. MOUZ 10-2. They got their hands at 10-2, and they're driving to the next round of the lower bracket.
Against G2.
G2 with Stewie 2K, who did actually get 2 kills today.
He got just
more.
for everybody playing at home, he did get more than 2 kills, but in one map
he did have 2 kills.
He did have exactly 2 kills.
I wish I noticed it at the time.
I will also like to let everybody know there is another match that is currently ongoing. It is Team Lulquid, I think is their official name, versus 9Z, and the winner of that game will be locked in for the playoffs and a seeding match against Team Vitality on Wednesday. The loser will drop down to play Falcons, who sent Monty home as the first team to be eliminated just a little bit earlier today. In 2-0 fashion, mind you.
Okay.
So that's the lay of the land.
Legit? What's going on here? They've beaten MOUZ and have pushed Liquid so far.
I only want to talk about the first-hand knowledge, Alex, and I didn't get to watch their games firsthand.
Okay.
So I don't want to be giving you information.
Let's see what the internet says.
Oh, they're always a trustworthy bunch.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if those are interested, we do have FaZe Clan taking on Virtus Pro. Winner of that series will be locked in for the arena, and Spirit versus Na'Vi with the same on the line. So there are a couple of exciting games. We also have M80 taking on Heroic, who are unable to get Dexter here. They will be using Nikodos, and FlyQuest against Big, who recently voted God B off of the Island Survivor-esque style. One of the greatest reality TV shows ever created.
Yes, you were.
You know, you may have worked with the makeup artist who used to do Face It events, Cass.
Yeah,
she was on Survivor.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she win?
I don't remember. I think she is. She's very popular contestant on it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's cool. They're rushing top with Glocks. Let's see how this goes. Not well for the first. Floppy down and out. Elise kicking up a bit of a fuss. Nice shots from him. The P250, close range. An interesting choice. Did he forget to buy? Wait, what's going on? Ouch. That leaves a mark. Hauserk's taken down Jimpat. I'm just dumb. You get money for kills, Alex. And Elige is not going to get another. Torji in the 1v3. Has he got any more in him? Yes, he has. This is going to be one hell of a clutch if Torji pulls this off. Grim doesn't hit the first shot. Oh, this would have broken their hearts and just about pulled across the line. It's Grim to save them. A start to the complexity comeback we'll be talking about for years, Chad.
I think it's a delay to the journey home. Just a few extra rounds of Counter-Strike, as they very well likely could lose this force buy from MOUZ, which is currently taking shape. Torji buying in with a Scout, a couple of MP9s in the mix, a Deagle for Exertion, a 5-7 for Brolin. Now Torji has kept some residual cash for an AWP later down the track, and let's find out if that's necessary, as we have a diagonal smoke wall, a HE to break it, and well, they're already around red. Great tag, and the follow-up finish.
Hauserk couldn't quite wait until that smoke had cleared, or returned from the clear. JT's gotten across, but it is a nice opening kill from the Torji Scout. He's definitely in form.
They want to work around hell. There's a smoke that's about to, land.
Great awareness from JT that Brolin would activate upon the bloom. Torji, one bullet would do it, but we know that hasn't always gone to plan for calling the pass.
Okay, to take lobby space, they already have it though. Shui so far forward. So I don't know if you really need to fortify that area of the map. Shui will have the support of Jimmy. Torji going to be able to scope up through lobby towards the main leak, and that just leaves one man, Exertion, down towards B with that prized possession Deagle in his hands to do some dastardly dynamic dynamite dilution of the
Defense.
enemy.
Yeah, okay. 2 AKs in go. Why does it feel so stressful for Cole? 30 seconds, you've got what should have been a heavy equipment advantage. And yet with 25 left, there's still so much uncertainty. Exertion just the...
Imagine if he just denies the plant.
Yeah, imagine.
Imagine, Alex. Imagine you plant backside.
Okay, heading Astralis, but there's no direct cover.
No cover at all.
Door open. Oh, he does. He gets the planter dead. It's still awkward. 2v3. JT did find him eventually. Elige and JT, they have to convert this. This has to go their way. And the lead will be revealed. He finds the first. There's two more about to double swing upon him. He's ready for this. He hears it coming. He's ahead of it, and it's a lead with a lovely triple to at least survive the second round force buy. But my God, they've got their work cut out for them now. It's just going to keep being like that. Every round, so much discomfort. The individuals of MOUZ are booming with confidence. And even that one nearly slipped up.
Yeah, they could go for a couple of upgrades into the next MOUZ. They definitely make a dent. By virtue of the loss bonus coming into the next, they can upgrade a couple of pistols, and they will do so. Everybody other than Jimmy has decided to go their pistol of choice. So again, some threats for Complexity to have to worry about. But this is one of the easiest rounds they will have played so far throughout this Nuke campaign. Again, that did definitely put up resilience to bring things back on Ancient fall short. I think that Smoke has fallen short as well, to be completely honest with you.
It's a well-placed Molotov from Elige. Oh, got caught off guard by the positioning of Exertion. You noticed Elige has broken his no skin rule with the battle-scarred
May as well not be
Jaguar.
a skin.
Yeah.
I think you could pay me to use that.
I think it's got character.
Well, one is all they will get. 5-round difference now. Rifles to be invested. Remember, we noted Torji saving some cash, who's having another banger map. 17 for Filthy Adam. And his sidekick, the bro man, 15. Huge impact for Brolin throughout the series.
Lode. They really do just have to match the output that MOUZ found on this T side, and it is going to be an interesting venture. Every call, every time you leave spawn, it has to be perfect, and that is already a bit of a destabilizing frag. Torji finding Floppy through the smoke to start. Cole now limping, and a man discrepancy. Smokes are up.
Oh,
they line
my
up. He gets
God.
a collateral there. Alza, a little lucky to be alive. JT caught out by Exertion.
I bet he doesn't feel lucky to be alive now.
Oh, that's a lot of bullets. As Elige commits to the spray, lives to fight another day. Your bombs across with a full belt of util.
He's limping.
Yeah.
There's one leg. 3 fingers left.
You only need one to pull the trigger.
Brolin is lying in wait. 2 for him.
2 frags, please. Thank you very much, Brolin. Cyclone going to be getting out of his chair for that one. Sees 11 on the board.
We get to hear how vocal Torji is throughout a lot of this because we are sitting just above them, and he's calling a lot of his shots, being quite hype. He's definitely been dictating the flow of how he wants to approach things, and come on, mate. Get off the grass.
I mean, yeah. Torji and Brolin, they're inevitable today. Complexity, last chance to really give it a good go.
Oh, you heard that.
Yeah, we hit him with the nade. Floppy comes running, gunning, and down they go into a pit of despair. One back from Grim, can't track him with the Tech 9, and just like that, 12 is found. MOUZ backed up into a corner, nearly conceding it in 2. And now really finding their footing here in the third map. It is a rather somber mood for Complexity. You came with so many, you know, I'm sure, ideas of how this tournament could go, visualizing, walking out in front of a home crowd. Not something you get to do too much as a North American player.
No, the harrowing reality of this, I think, is settling in now from semi-finals of ESL Pro League to eliminated in last place of IEM Dallas with only a few weeks separating them. MOUZ, the world #1, had a bit of a hiccup, but are recovering. And in style.
That's stylish from Elige. Completely takes down Exertion, spotless with the Tech 9. Gives himself a rifle.
Oh, Torji's searching. He's going to fight. Torji will 100% fight.
And Hauser greets him.
Well, he's confident. I'll give him that much.
Oh, that's lovely. Not far off either towards main. Hello. Excuse me. Chewy.
Oh, lads.
Pivot and
Convert this one.
Threatening. Hang on a second. Oof. Krim gets it. Rolling down as well to JT. Complexity. Just need 6 more in a row.
All right, well, that was stylish from Hauser, wasn't it, on the scout?
Stunning, yeah.
If you just shoot him in the head, it's probably better than the AWP. Moving a little bit quicker. You got 10 bullets. Bang!
Love that.
That's all right. They have enough for another buy. Kids, nades, Torji with another AWP, and Pace on Cole.
Yeah, actually just going straight across on the smokes. You're going to spot something on the clear. And it's Halzak still good for one. Oh, the smoke arrived just in time, and so does the spam onto JT. They nade for the clear. Should be free fire. Oh, it's a massacre. 3 with the A1S. Just holds down MOUZ 1 through the smoke. And just like that, they go home. Complexity sent back home. It's not far to go for some, but it's MOUZ that survived. Day 1 of Dallas. A slip up in the best of 1, recovery in the best of 3. Complexity eliminated in last place after